compassion is my specialty, but during the drama, I'm always at the scene of the crime.
I may be a new housewife, but I've already clocked this season's dead weight, and baby, it's heavy.
Latina by blood, asesina por chancla.
Like a latte, I'm hot, steamy, and will scald a bitch.
Touch me and you might get lucky or hexed.
Gauche? Nouveau riche? That doesn't sound like me, right?
I raise my standards, my boundaries, and my expectations.
This is the night after we had our bathhouse night. I would just like to let Six know that I think that you're a disrespectful cunt. You're a nasty bitch. Fuck you for fucking in my bed. And the thing is like you could just like send a text or be like, hey, you know, we didn't have any options, you know, or at least like bring it to the front forward like the day after, but like just to fucking just do it and say fucking nothing until like you're asked about it. You're a fucking rat. You're a fucking rat, nasty bitch. Like, fuck you for that, girl. Like, I can't believe it. I'm really pissed off and really fucking annoyed. You're just like, just a nasty girl.
So everyone, how was your commute? They did what on the train? They didn't have better security. It's crazy. This drink is too good. What happened? And what happened? Alright. It is currently 9:56. That means all the pictures are an hour late. But this mimosa is so good.
Hey guys, it's Six. I'm here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, waiting for the Greyhound to Montreal. It's like a 7-hour bus ride. I'm gonna be miserable, but we'll see. I'll be there soon.
Good morning. Today is the day that we go to Montreal. Excited?
Excited, I just woke up. So.
We both have never been. Both just woke up. And our call time was Mary's at 9 o'clock, and it's currently 9:18. We're just waiting on our friend in here, Sean, in his room getting ready. But he is still up to date on sending reminder text messages. So we'll see what happens. I'm so hungry. I'm tired. Hello. This is my first confessional. Wanted to introduce myself. My name is Karis, and I am going to answer some prompts. So first, what do I think of Montreal? All I know about Montreal is that it's full of French-speaking human beings. I don't know anything else. I couldn't even point out Montreal on a map in Canada. I've never been to this side of Canada. So I'm excited to check it out and see what is up and going on in this beautiful place.
It is 10:13, and I'm still in Queens on the Alain Blanc train for the people that don't know the Alain Blanc. I just said I'm on the way. Oh my god, I'm so late.
Good morning, and as we begin our journeys, call time today was 9 a.m. at Mom's Kitchen in Hell's Kitchen. And as the original alumni of the Real Housewives productions that I produce, here are the 3 alumni on the trip. So far, exactly 1 hour and 1 minute late to call time. So I'm almost done packing. We will see you all soon.
I'm on my way to Mom's. I'm super excited for the trip. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep, so God be with me if you're out there. I'm most excited to just like have some fun and meet some people, make out. I want to make out with people. I want to see what Montreal boys are like. I want to see what Montreal pride is like. I just want to party. At the end of the day, I'm a party girl. You know, get drunk, maybe do some drugs, maybe do some things that we shouldn't be doing.
This is called B-Real content, ladies. This is where I'm just like getting us walking up to Mom's. Yeah, I can.
I was running on time.
Where were you?
I was. I went to drop off my luggage at their place.
I did, and I woke up like around 9 a.m. So
Anyway, what are you drinking?
Finally. Good morning.
Better late than never.
Is that true?
The fun has arrived.
I've been here. What do you mean?
You know, the second most fun has arrived.
Why were you late, Mr. Champagne?
So I have.
As a person who lives the closest.
This is not my first rodeo with the Real Housewives Productions. And what I can tell you is getting a group of 8-ish people together at 9 a.m. I gave everyone a call time of 9 to 11, knowing everyone, except Jaden, was going to be late. And I woke up at the cool, crisp, breezy time of 9:05 a.m. And then I had to shower and pack all my clothes. And I packed enough for a full week because I don't know what outfits I'm gonna wear. This tree has a lot to say. Hello, everybody. My name is Sean Champagne. I am the ringmaster of the Real Housewives Productions that I produce with my friends for fun and post on YouTube. I am 34, living in New York City, from Seattle, and moving to Salt Lake City, Utah. I just bought a house there. I am so excited to spend the next few days with some of my friends. Some housewives were cut on the editing room floor. Not really. They were really cut before because we had a couple housewives unable to attend last minute. Justin, really miss you. Wish you were here. It would make me less of a DEI hire because I'm the only white person on this trip. And Ari, sorry that your passport didn't come in time. Should have renewed it earlier, bitch.
You're on time, aren't you?
Baby, I'm on fucking time, and you bitches doubted me.
You're not.
Before all the other hoes, you're welcome.
You're on black people time.
You know what? Don't talk to me right now. Don't talk to me right now.
I'm next to the AC.
Oh, okay, that's a straight shot. It's a straight shot. It's a straight shot. Girl,
Claude,
I don't know how I'm, yes.
guess which housewife failed to obtain their passport?
Don't fucking tell me already. I'm gonna beat that bitch's ass.
I want to note for the record that Ari did not tell Claude that he's not coming because he didn't get his passport.
I found out yesterday.
The drama begins.
The
I
drama.
found that bitch's location.
The drama.
I'm pulling up and I'm beating his ass. No. Hi, I'm Claude. I'm 31 years old, and I'm the bitch that you love and that you shouldn't trust. I'm just kidding. I'm super excited for this weekend. Super excited we just got in. you know, to the villa. I was about to say the villa, the Airbnb. We're about to give it. We're about to party tonight. Everybody's like really interesting. You know, I'm really connecting really hard with Karis. Like, you know, that's my diva, that's my girl. Like, we're really just like vibing with each other really well. I feel like she's gonna be my wingwoman throughout the whole weekend. Andrea is really beautiful, and I kind of feel sad for her because I'm like, damn girl, you're really like just broke up with your girlfriend. We don't need that sad shit. Leave that shit at home, okay, girl? Do not be crying in the club. Leave that shit at home. Kevin and I were roommates. I feel like we have like a flirty vibe going on between us. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. I know that when I get drunk, I like want to start like making out with people. So we'll see what happens when we get home, you know. Jaden's a messy bitch. She's here to start drama. She's here to start confusion. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. That's a messy hoe. But that's also mother, you know. Like she won't get you right, you know. She won't put you together, you know. I'm excited for that. And Liz just smells like Brooklyn.
So we're at our stop in Vermont right now. Here's the bus. Ooh, look at that booty. Ooh. They're giving us a few minutes, so I grabbed some food. Got a sandwich, some chips. So I'm gonna have a little snacky snack on the bus. It's been about like 2 hours. I think I still have 5 hours left, so it's gonna be nice. There's a cute guy sitting across the aisle from me, but of course I'm next to like this big old lady, so I can't even flirt with her. It's so disappointing. But I'm doing it the true gypsy style, traveling with other people into another country on a bus.
Memories.
Walking to the train. Walking to the train. Yay!
So slow. Yeah, you're stressing me out. I'll just. Hey, strong and independent, dude. Look at me, I was trying to bitch out. So, Andrea, where are we going?
Montreal.
And what are we doing there?
We're going for the Pride, and today we're gonna have a really fun activity.
Do you have any hopes or dreams for Montreal?
Maybe I can find a girl or a boy so I could get over my ex.
The Canadians, they're the best.
Hi everyone. So my name is Andrea. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Costa Rica. I've always lived there. And the way that I ended up being in, you know, this housewife trip is because I'm friends with Sean. I met him 3 years ago because we both worked at Amazon. Actually, yeah, it was exactly 3 years ago because that was my first time in Seattle when I met him in person, and we became really good friends. So that's my connection with Sean.
We are on the way to the train or the Newark airport, and the girl I'm sitting with will not stop sucking on her straw. It's wild. It's so annoying. But we're gonna have a great time, and I am so excited for Montreal. And here we go.
At the Canadian border, and our bus driver left some people at a gas station and still had their passports on the bus, so he wasn't allowed to cross, so he had to go and bring their passports back somewhere. So we've been waiting for like over 45 minutes, and now he's back. So we were gonna be early, but not anymore.
The way how I had to wait 20,000 years to get to the fucking gate, and these bitches with no pre-check got there in 2 seconds. You're blessed and highly favored. How does it feel?
It feels amazing, you
Yeah.
know. Shout out to the bitches who are just like regular.
So I am the only housewife that has TSA pre-check with Clear, and I'm pretty sure it took me the longest because there were people fighting the person letting people into the line, being like, "Oh, I'm confused. Where's TSA or where's Clear?" And I'm like, "This is not the place to be figuring this out. We have planes to catch. Move along." And then the TSA people apologized to me for wasting my fucking time. And then I was randomly searched, and they didn't have like a searcher person, so it took like 10 minutes. My bags are waiting there for me. Everything is happening, and I'm just standing there with 2 old ladies waiting to be randomly searched. And so I'm gonna be the last one at the gate because of administrative failures of Newark Airport.
Wow, the fakeness starts. You know what? Where's the confessional room? Get me into the booth, Diva. I got some shit to say.
Get in the booth.
Get in the booth, girl. We need to find Sean because he wants to get drinks. Andrea, do you want to get a drink?
Yes, I need a beer.
Oh
All
my
right,
god,
let's go.
that's
We
my
getting up.
Diva.
We getting up. Let's go.
We're getting a drinky poo. We're getting a drinky poo.
Now over 2 hours.
There's no more time to kill.
Affirmative. The plane is here.
Yeah, we just said that.
Thanks fucking
Thank
God.
you so much.
Why? You can't see it from here. I walked all the way over there.
Sean Karis took control and asked.
Yeah.
You know,
I did not.
Black woman took control.
No, I did not. I said Sean.
Oh, okay. I thought
Watch it. Clock it. I said Sean. I know you
I
can't.
heard Shari. I was like, my name's Karen.
She had to check.
I'm the one out of these 2 F words.
F word.
famous.
You have
Knows
to.
your name. I said it correct every time. I see you, sister.
I'm so glad I met you. All of you. I'm so glad.
Yes. We can't.
We came down.
Let's do it again.
Sorry. Sean was like, he was like, girl, no.
We've been working on this, Sean.
Which one of us is the whore?
In what context? In what way?
I mean,
A whore or slut, 2 different things.
okay, fine, yeah.
You guys did it first, and I was like, not me being left out. Okay, let me join in before.
And then we messed it up.
And then you messed it up.
Ain't no sun up for this bitch.
Hi everyone, my name is Jaden. I'm 28. I'm originally from Clinton, Connecticut, but I live in New York City. Been living there for exactly a year now. And I'm connected to the group. What I say is all roads lead back to Sean Champagne. I met Sean a few months ago, and then through that, I met our good friend and other housewives, 6, Claude, and Kevin. I met through one of our gone but not forgotten housewives, Ari. And through then, we just been kicking it, strolling through. Like, huh? All right, taste test.
Well, let's swirl it around again so we can see how it doesn't move.
I can, like, if I bring it up.
But then it goes back down. That's so spooky.
It is.
Okay, let's try it.
I obviously have to drink from the bottom, so here we go. It's thick and syrupy. and sweet.
I'll try it again. Hold on.
Yes. 1, 2. We're gonna get better.
Wait, so are you gonna do it again?
How can we make it better?
We didn't think about this before. Like,
Girl, no, this is a job.
Wait, who's...
We some slow ass bitches.
2, 3.
We're not the smartest of groups
You got no
for some,
You got no rhythm.
but we're gonna be a great time.
I just stumbled on this DJ set in the middle of this place, so I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the music, maybe dance a little bit while I wait for everyone else to get here. Look, it's cool.
Dude, can I take control of this? Like, what the
This
fuck?
is Montreal. Montreal.
your mouth has to be full. Montreal.
I know, way my mouth could be full.
My mouth will be full of Montreal. Cheers.
Oh,
He's eating the
I
shot.
was just taking a shot.
Why are you holding it like a blunt? Why he has it in his fingers?
This is us 2 drinks in.
A Long Island.
No, oh my god.
What do they tell you?
They said the plane ain't here, girl. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get some more drinks, okay?
Talk about some bullshit.
We're gonna talk about some bullshit. We're
talking about the roommate dynamics.
yeah, we had some things to discuss.
So, we have not
house
discussed
rules.
the sex situations yet. I think if with us being roommates, if I brought someone or if he brought someone, I would comfortably sleep on a couch.
I would watch in the corner.
Or I would be fucking on the couch. But then
Don't fuck on the couch, please. Oh my
Kara
god.
said that she gets dehydrated often and will probably walk in on me. So I told that bitch.
The thing
no.
is, I know you're
She
saying
needs to be
you're
hydrated
gonna fuck on this
before.
couch. You're gonna fuck on this couch.
No, I actually want to fuck on the terrace because he said there's a terrace.
They yapping. They talking. What?
2, 3.
4.
1, 2, 3. Housewives! You did it better the first time. Wait, so we just like.
Yo, we're stupid. Okay.
Yeah, we should do it.
Yeah, the same reason why you go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You need like a countdown.
Did we count the first one?
No. Yes, we did.
Okay, so there.
Yeah. Actually,
And they go. Group 3. What group are you, Jaden?
I'm group 6, but I'm in the front of the plane.
Yeah, they are standing in line. They're standing in line because somebody said they called group 3, but they
Allegedly.
haven't. And everybody else went except this member of group 3.
Yeah.
I don't know
Make
how
sure
that
the
happened.
other members.
What does the screen say? If we just know, what does the screen say? Yeah.
They're up for a rude awakening when they get to the front.
So the funny thing is, what group are you, Sean?
3.
And what group have they called?
Okay, so some people...
No, that's not the question I asked.
Some people think they called group 3.
Who are the people? Raise your hand if you think that. If you heard that. Did you hear that?
I just came from the bathroom.
Shut up. Did you hear it? No. Because no one said it. No one said it.
But the rumor I heard was that lady mumbled group 3 into the microphone.
But I think we're playing games a little already. But I'm happy now because they say they're checking all remaining bags. So it's not just me. It's
You're
not.
such a petty bitch.
It's not just me who has to go to baggage claim by myself anymore because they have to too.
Ooh.
I know. I don't want to check my
I
bag.
don't want to take my bag, girl.
I had to. I don't care. I'm so happy. Everyone
I'm gonna tell them
smile.
I have important medications in my bag.
Girl, I had
your heart stopping. You have a heart murmur.
No, Ozempic. I'm not putting no needles down there where I can puncture the cargo hold.
The DJ is playing all indigenous artists and videos, which is really cool. I think it's fun.
Let's chase Sean through the airport.
Made it to Montreal.
We made it. We're here.
Oh my god.
We're
First off the
alive.
plane,
You know.
They say, first is the best.
And I was first off.
You were the first off.
I was the first one here.
Unfortunately, some mistakes were made.
We don't talk about that. I was in row 7. Where were you?
What's your
A lot of cute boys on our flight.
I was
looking,
too.
and I'm still looking. So I'm like, you know, actually, but no, wait. There was this guy. He was so cute from the side, and then I saw him from the front, and I was like, see, his side profile was everything.
Yeah.
Then I saw his front profile, and I was like, oh.
It's giving glory hole. That's a glory hole, man.
So here I am, breezed through customs and immigration. Have no idea where everyone else is. Literally every housewife has been scattered and lost in the wind. Jaden had to check his bag for some reason. And then at the gate, they made Karis and Andrea and Claude check their bags. And checking out the gate, they had to go to a different place to get their bags. So we're all over the place, and I am the only one with all my bags in Canada. Yay.
Inspector Gadget. Okay. Inspector Gadget, I'm doing an investigation, a gay investigation into United Airlines and fucking the Montreal airport system and transportation. Because let me talk about it. Did you ask? I don't care. Because, getting through customs was so easy. It was perfect. It was amazing. And they're like, oh, we go outside, get the fucking Uber. And I've been to plenty of airports, and I always know, the pickup station is a lot. You had to get in a line to call your Uber. A long line that was not moving. I don't know how that works, because how do I get to the front of the line and then call my Uber? So what, I have to wait for my Uber to come? You're not calling my Uber for me, girl. So I'm investigating. Pretend the light's on. The light's on.
How many people were at the airport waiting for Ubers in Montreal?
If you have been to Posh on a Thursday where everyone is touching each other back to back because it's so crammed, add that, times it by 5,
Then
plus 8.
just add the whole Canadian
Which
population.
means it is
Every Canadian was waiting
all
for
it's
an
not
Uber.
is maple syrup.
The easiest would be to just get on the bus. Most places, they're like, the bus is so easy to get on, Apple Pay, all the shit. This place, you have to buy a ticket. Okay. But you have to download an app to buy the ticket. None of us can download the app. First, the app is in fucking French. So someone's like, oh, it makes sense for, one of you to get it, and you can buy 6 tickets. Why do I have to fucking download an app to buy a bus ticket to leave your airport? You know what? I think they're getting commission. I think they're getting a cut. The airport's getting a cut. Because that makes no damn sense. They got a partnership with that fucking app. The airport probably created the app. Kronos app, fuck you, bitch. So Sean and I decided, how about we just try to walk and see if we can get out of here? I think we're looking for a kiosk that doesn't exist, because
I was told there was a kiosk.
I
was told there was a kiosk by Kevin.
Well, Kevin, everyone left. Everyone stayed there. And we tried to find the kiosk, so maybe it doesn't exist anymore. All right, I think we have to go back. We have to retrace our steps.
I want to get out of here.
So the bus, we have to get on the bus. So we have to, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back. Someone, I think Claude was closest to having the app, and he's gonna buy us the tickets, and then we're gonna get on the bus.
We're just gonna Uber once we get out of the airport.
We're
I felt like that was necessary to say in this situation. What do you mean we have to create an account and download an app?
I'm gonna have a.
All the way down.
What's happening right now?
Bro, they have their shit in French, Diva. Why is this all in French? Voulez-vous que j'aille avec moi?
So I put my Instagram in my Bumble profile, and I have just been getting some requests. And this guy just texted me on Instagram. Is it located?
I love that we're like trying to figure out how to take our in. And they're just like, yeah, but this guy. Wait,
This guy on Bumble and Hinge just DM'd me. I don't care.
Oh, he's actually a real person.
But you won't see him until we get out of the airport.
Yeah.
So let's get out of the airport. Didn't work, so we turned around, and the lady was like, "Oh, yeah, now you have your tickets. Just walk that way, and you'll get on the bus." Where the fucking DJ? You know what? That bitch, that beautiful person, bitch. I didn't call her bitch. You're a bitch. Fuck that. I'm investigating because something is off. Something's ooky spooky about all of that. It didn't make no damn sense. I truly was, all of us were going stir crazy. I was like, I just need to be out of the airport. And then we got on the train. They gave us, like, Claude luckily scanned, us in, and they gave us a little ticket. Ticket for what? We're on the bus. You made sure we get on the bus. Why do we need this fucking ticket? Is it a souvenir? I'm drained. We're back at the house. We're supposed to be going out. Bitch, fuck you. Why is this light not on? Anyway, fuck Montreal Airport. Fuck the Chronos app. Fuck that little, bitch in her weird glasses and weird accent. Ooh. Actually, yeah, that was a weird accent. She didn't give a fuck. She was just there. She was just vibing. I feel like, you ever met someone, you're like, do you really work here? Or do you just like talking? She had like a lanyard. She had a lanyard, so I think she worked there. But she didn't know shit. How is it easier to get to customs? How is it easier to get through customs than it is to find transportation to leave the airport?
They had a disaster at the airport. The Uber place was super packed, I guess, so they're taking the bus.
I have my ticket for something.
What is this? Is the bus still running? Is the bus still running? Apparently it is. Apparently it is.
Oh my god.
This is not a Jeraine's fault.
Why is this happening? There's so many people. we had to get on the bus because it was faster than the Ubers. The Uber was chaos. There were a literal 1,000 people there. And
I think you're wrong. It was like 1,001.
it was like 1,001. And so we had to take a bus, but we had to download an app, create an account, add a payment method. And then for all of that, we still got a printed ticket. Like,
We got the ticket.
I don't know. I don't know what to do now.
Our best. Our best.
Our best.
We're all off the bus. Part 1. We made it. Okay.
The bus where I annoyed everybody.
We were kind of having a kiki in the back. We were like, we can hear, you can hear us, we can hear you.
That's too much. Look, if there's one thing I'm gonna do, is be a loud American, okay? Our journey so far in Montreal has been easy.
Not traveling. I'll tell you that.
Oh, about our trip to Montreal has
Yeah.
been easy. I went to sleep very easily on the plane. That was easy. But then I got off the plane.
Let's talk about how this Chrysler Pacifica has like sport red leather seats.
We're in a Louboutin.
We love the seats. Right.
This is a Louboutin.
We have finally made it to the Uber, and we are now going to the Airbnb, freshen up, and then start the night.
Yes.
All right, I'm in the apartment. This is the Airbnb. It's really pretty. And there's a little balcony right there. Cute little smoking area. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for everyone to get here. I think they'll be here soon. I was tracking them, so.
Back.
How are you?
Hi, Vega. It's
We're in this
Tell us about your commute, because all of us, we were on the plane, but you were on the Greyhound.
I know, I was like, oh, they're gonna get here before me, everything, like, I'll be showing up, like, lugging my luggage, but our bus driver left us at the border, like, literally, we had all gone through already, and he just drove by us, did like a 1 minute finger out the window, didn't come back for 45 minutes, and it was because he had left a mother and child at a gas station in Vermont. And then they still had their passport, luggage, like phone chargers, everything on the bus, and they wouldn't let him cross into Canada with their passports. So he had to go like drop off their bags, which I don't even know where the hell he put that shit, because there's no way he went all the way back to Vermont. So we bonded with all the other bus passengers, and we were just shit talking him the whole time. And then I find out the dude sitting across the aisle from me, we went to the same high school. Oh my god. What? Yeah, so we all added each other on Instagram. I told them they should come out and party with us.
Yeah. Yes, what they doing? Was it cute?
Yeah.
We gotta get the crib. We got the chairs. We got the couch that somebody's gonna fuck on probably. We got the dining room table. Oh, we got the private balcony. Yo, wait, hold on. We. Let's open the door. Let's open the door quick. Oh, I gotta unlock it. Let's get into it. I'm talking about in it. Yo. Oh, wait, there's a spiral staircase. Oh, my God. Read. Yo, there's so much to this. Oh, my God. Wait, are we, like, sharing with the girls? Oh, I love that. I would love that. Oh, my God. This is so... Wait, is this, like, somebody else's? No, this is all ours. Kevin, this is all ours. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my god. This is so fucking dope. Yo. Oh my god.
Cute. How you doing?
Thank you so much. Wait, what's your type? What's everyone's type?
Several. There's like bracket.
Okay, give us a bracket.
brackets.
Wait, break it down. Bring it down. Let's level one. Let's level one.
Well, there's things that like they all have. Like in my life, it's only been like 2 blonde men, but I'm not, like usually
Blind?
blonde. Blonde.
Okay, that's
That's my accessibility.
No, like dark hair always.
EA approved.
I love dark, thick eyebrows.
Right.
I love dark.
I love a Mediterranean.
I love an Italian man. I love a Mediterranean man.
I'm Mediterranean.
I'm
Phoenician.
You're ready for
I'm Phoenician, baby. We created the alphabet.
Oh.
Do you know the alphabet?
Lebanese.
This can barely read, so.
Read?
I'm not really into they thems usually.
Why is that?
I'm more into like more masculine men.
Wait, but they can be they can be them a non-binary person but still be masculine.
That's why I said usually. So good. Don't know they thems people. You know, non-binary individuals. Non-binary individuals tend to be more on the androgynous side.
All you have to say is I'm not into.
What would you say about me?
Feminine.
What would you say about me?
Very they them.
But you still
Exactly what I just said.
He's what I'm not into. Have a seat. Have a seat. No, your turn. Sit right next to him. I want to hear.
Just more. I don't have stipulations like that.
Ooh.
You said, but you still what?
What were
But you still would.
Oh, I thought you said, but you still hit it.
I mean,
Yeah, you
I do.
would
I
still
do
hit
love a
it.
bear. I'm not gonna
Would
hold
still
you.
hit it.
Oh, okay.
I
The
do love the
transparency
bears.
there.
I do. Yeah. I love a hairy man. Oh
So you've
my-
never hooked up, you two?
Oh fuck.
Okay, but
I
it's
like
coming.
body hair is like my like. I just like. Karis, what are you excited about for tonight?
Okay, well, I just ordered some Indian food, so I'm excited to get that.
Work, diva.
And then I'm excited for the drag show.
Yes!
Are you gonna judge them?
Oh yeah, I am judging. I am reading these bitches as well. Sorry. Oh, my favorite thing to do is judge drag queens. Feels like we're all like willing to have like a really good time. We're meshing well with our energies, and I don't think we're gonna have like any sort of no, that's a lie. Actually, no, because we're all fucking horny. We're really fucking horny as a group. We all want to fuck somebody so bad. Right, fuck Kevin. I don't know. We're sharing a room. So we'll see. I hope. Oh my god, this lamp is like taking me out. Oh, we'll see what it gives. We'll see where we end up. I personally, I don't know. Like, I'm like not like a hookup on like the first night kind of guy. So like, I don't think I am gonna just like fuck somebody immediately. But we also have like the fucking couch, which is soft as fuck, and people are gonna. I don't know. I fuck on it.
I like the city. It's like very European looking. And it feels like very safe. So I like it. It was a nice walk. So I forgot my hair straightener at Shun's, so I had to go and buy one. But mission completed. And I'm getting to know the city, so that's okay. So the icon fashion, like I've loved everyone's outfit, but I think my icon fashion has been Kevin. Like I love his outfits. I think he has been my favorite one. So yeah, definitely Kevin.
What are you excited about for tonight?
I'm hoping these booty shorts are actually showing some booty.
Okay, whatever little booty you got.
Yes.
How do they know that you are interested in cruising?
Oh, it's like an icon.
That's a look, yeah.
Teach the art of cruising.
Welcome to Six's cruising class. Oh my god, I love cruising. Cruising is the not so lost art of gay hookups, which started when being gay was illegal. So men would have to cruise each other by giving like subtle signals to each other so they could go hook up without exposing that they're queer, right?
Right.
So it's all about eye contact, like extended time at a urinal, like if you're not really supposed to be there for that long, if someone's there for a while, you're like, oh, I know what you're doing. Or It happens in parks a lot. Like there are specific parks that are known for it, where like you go and you just make a lot
Like
of
the
eye
Ramblings?
contact.
Rumblings?
The Rambles. in New
Rambles,
York,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's like one of the pieces of queer history that has continued.
Nice.
And I love it.
Usually I'll be taken out on a date, but I want to take you on a date. That's what you
I
said.
said that?
You said that.
For like
You said that to him. You said that to him.
I don't know if this
It was on a night
I
out.
wasn't expecting it to happen. I knew this bitch was fucked up.
I remember. It was because he said he's never been on a date.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'll take you on a date.
Oh, ever?
You never know it?
I was telling Six. I've been on things and I'm like, is this a date? That's why I come after. I'm like, wait, was that a date? I'm not sure because no one said the word date. But I'm like, now we're having a nice long dinner. We're hanging out after. I'm like, did I go on a date with
Candlelit, drinking wine, kissing.
What are you most excited about for tonight?
I want pizza. That's really what I want.
Yeah. Do you want a slice? There's like one around the corner.
Yeah, I do actually, but I'm not.
Jaden, what? Actually, never mind.
It's funny because bitches don't want to talk to me now, but that wasn't the story talking.
What are you most excited about for tonight?
I'm so excited to see all the beautiful people that have.
We're building the confessional room.
Yes. Sorry, this is the making of the confessional room. Behind the scenes.
I'm being demure.
Yeah.
Yeah. My hole and my penis are closed.
I am most excited to just have a fucking blast with you guys. Like. Yes, I was walking home in drag, and this guy pulled over to the ride home, and I was like, sure. And I get in his car, and he like is like literally, it's like 2 minutes of just driving. He seemed like a really sweet guy, so he's just like, we stopped like right in front of my place. He was like, so, and I'm like, what? He's like, and I was like, oh my god. He's like, you wanna suck my dick? And I was like, yeah.
I guess so.
I guess I can.
How are you? I'm Six. Nice to meet you. Mwah. Welcome. Come on in. Hi, I'm Six. Nice to meet you. Go ahead. Yeah, right down here.
And then we were blocked.
A fire. Hello. How are you? How are you? I'm Six. Nice to meet you.
Love it.
Hi, ladies. How are y'all doing? We're good. Bonsoir. Oh my god, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you, baby.
Should we go get shots?
I think maybe.
I was saying you guys should come to the brunch tomorrow. We have a monthly brunch.
You literally just fucking told me that if I bring somebody home and I'm fucking.
Yes, you bring someone in the bed because we have a bunk bed. I don't know why we have a bunk bed, but we have a bunk bed.
He's on the top, on the bottom. I know, very pathetic. But if I hear the rickety,
but see,
well, I'm just gonna be like, come down. She knows all the words. Every single word. Look at her. Are these live vocals?
let me tell y'all this. We're gonna have a good ass time. I just met some amazing, dope people. Met majority of them today, and I am fucking vibing with them. Like, I'm so excited to be around them.
Wait, what did you think about the drag queens that came over?
The first thing I was like, wow, these are certainly queens that do drag. Secondly,
So rotted. You are so rotted.
I started drag in Dallas.
I can't wait for them to watch this and hate you forever.
I'm so excited for them to hate me, but also be my fan.
So what do you mean by that? Before I started recording, you said some of them are crunchy. What was crunchy?
Wait,
who looked crunchy?
The one on the end in the all black.
Yeah.
Girl, it was giving
my
man.
Lebanese sister?
No,
How
no,
dare
no.
you.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah.
The one that invited her
Crunchy.
us to her
That's
brunch?
my-
It was
I
giving.
guarantee you, that's my trans baby girl. How dare you? My
You know
Lebanese
what?
sister.
And
What about it was
some
crunchy?
dolls are bricks. We protect the dolls and we protect
Wait,
the
what about it
bricks.
was crunchy?
Huh?
What about it was
The
crunchy?
makeup was crunchy. The hair was fried and tired. The lace was lifted.
Don't
you
cover
know?
her because
I mean,
she had a nice personality.
and she had a beautiful soul, and I love her for that. I really do. She was really, but they're all great. Like I do love them all. But you know, it was like that's what I asked. Like, oh, how long have you been doing drag? A year and a half. I was like, it looks like it. No, it looks like it.
Got it.
Tear down.
That's what it was giving, though. I've been there. Look, a year and a half in drag. I was looking just like that.
You are. Oh, you saying Claude in drag as Lola Latte is crunchy?
I didn't say it.
Are
you suggested it.
So you agree?
I mean, it came out her own mouth. Okay.
You
So you
suggest.
agree? I think Lola Latte does amazing in what she does.
I don't know who that bitch is, but but I know you said those three queens were crunchy.
No. Just the one. I will say the two on the end. The New York girl, she was the crunchiest. The New York girl, she was the crunchiest one.
There was a New York girl?
Yeah, she was upstate New Yorker.
Which one?
In her 80s.
The Malibu, that was her name.
Oh, the one on the.
No, I like Malibu.
The one on the end?
I can see her doing seductive, like sex, like dark sex.
So you're saying the one in the middle was with the glittery wig?
Yeah,
Pencil wig.
She was definitely the most polished.
So-
but she was the quietest of them all too.
She was a little shy.
Yeah. Girl, we're out in the street of Montreal. It's fucking Montreal Pride, girl. Yo, look at that. Yo, wait. Oh my god, is this a fucking neighborhood? Oh my god.
Is this gay?
I think this is the gay. I think this is the gay area. Do you see a faggot in the tank top? Girl, it's the gays. Yeah. What is happening right
We're
now?
gonna go to the karaoke bar and get cheap drinks, and then we're gonna deal with business.
Deal with business. I thought we were dancing. Are we not dancing anymore?
Why can't we dance
You
while
sing, you
someone
dance.
sings?
And then we're gonna party harder
Girl,
after the
You
karaoke
fit it
bar.
all in.
Okay.
And then we're ending the night at the
Bus club. Another club. Bus club. No. Yes. Okay. It's exclusive. Exclusive. Cunt T. Oh, here we go. just out. We kind of don't know where we are, but we know how to get back.
Yeah.
We know where the Uber is.
And I heard it's strip club, so I'm excited.
It's probably giving capital G for gay boys. So if you want to see some dick and ass.
Yeah, I want to. That's what I'm here.
Word. That's what we're here for. This is what I want to see.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's giving heterosexual. Some guy just came up to me and goes, "You're so beautiful."
Wait, who got the first kiss of the night? Hi, it's Jaden and Andrea. How was your night?
It was great. I had fun. Like I danced a lot. I'm exhausted. I want to go to bed.
Yes, I'm not exhausted, but I'm like, let me just go to bed just to go to bed. We had a good time dancing. We found a really good club that we know we can come back to. It's very quick. And surprisingly, when I thought about the first person who might like make out with someone, I was like, I wonder who it would be. I didn't think it was gonna be me.
The guy that he made up with, he was really handsome. So I think, yeah.
I need him desperately. He was Habibi. Come back, Habibi. Okay, I'm making it move. Okay. This Penny. She's shaking like jelly.
She admitted she's showing her pink. My what? She admitted she's showing her pink. And she said, give up jelly. Period. As in, never, ever. Like, and I don't want you to like quote, to be honest.
Bring me one of those tomorrow.
So I was like,
What's happening? What time is it?
Girl, it's, I don't know, 5 a.m. Girl, we left the weirdest afters ever with the cuntiest view.
Talk about the afters. What was weird about it?
It was a bunch of twins that felt like they were cut, but they were really boring. And I was like, girl, I mean, if we're not going to give it...
hey, you know what I hate?
Yeah, talk about it.
I hate when people feel and think
They're
cunt,
and then they
but you cannot be cunt. See, you don't have to portray your cunt. If you're cunt, you're cunt.
When you know cunt girls, they don't have to do too much.
Exactly.
They don't have to be
You are
stush.
already giving cunt.
So they're like, oh.
Naturally. Because, no shade. I think very good.
So let's talk. So we had a full night. How'd you feel about the whole night that we had from the start? Entire night.
The entire night was great. I thought I would disappear, and I didn't disappear.
You thought you would disappear this whole weekend?
Yes, and the reason why I didn't disappear is because I fucked with all of the housewives. The reason why I thought I would disappear was I thought I wouldn't fuck with some of the housewives.
Who were some of the housewives you thought you wouldn't fuck with?
The way she looked at me when she said I wouldn't fuck with you.
Who were some of the housewives you thought you wouldn't mess with? You wouldn't like, just
say their names. Say their names.
I am just a very shy person, so
You introduce yourself to every person
You know what?
after.
Six, Claude, and Kevin, and the boy that Six is with. Six brought him back. He's currently here. I'm like, we went to this little afties at someone's like, rooftop. But let me tell you about this afties. So Rosie, one of the drag queens that we met night one, I made out with him. He was out of drag today, but I made out with Rosie a lot tonight. Is that important? No. So Rosie was like, oh, let's go to this afties. Let's go to the afties. My friend is on the, 46th floor. It's an amazing view. So we get to the afties, and we were waiting in the hallway because you can't just, in this apartment building, you can't just go up. You need to have the code to get in and go up. So someone has to come down to come get us, and we're waiting. Finally, someone comes down, and then this person's like, there's a lot of you. And Rosie's like, I told Cedric, whoever Cedric is, the person whose apartment it was, I told him, and it was like, okay, so we all just go up, no issue. But it was like one of those weird after vibes. It was like,
I just think overall, like, not selective people, just overall, like, I might be too intimidated. No, it's a lie. I'm not intimidated. But I will be too shy, and I feel like I wouldn't get along with everyone. But I did get along with everyone. And I felt so comfortable. So much family-like. It was so weird. Very family-like.
It's very family-like. We definitely hold each other down, and it's just like we have each other no matter what. It does feel like it's like if I got trashed and was on the street throwing up, y'all would help me, and like that's like that's a real bitches.
Exactly. So seeing that dynamic, that's why I was like, I'm not losing my bitches. And that is a hard thing for me to say. Losing my bitches. I'm calling y'all my bitches because y'all not just strangers for a vacation. Y'all are like actually, you guys are actually he's family.
He's family.
And no one gets left behind.
And then we left there, and we were gonna go to the bathhouse to meet my Moroccan lover, but I got distracted by this cowboy that I had seen earlier. And I was like, I literally go, I saw you on the street earlier, and I was like, oh my god, a cowboy. He's like, oh, thank you, that's so sweet, so flattering. And I got all their Instagrams too. But then I went to the bathhouse line to meet my Moroccan lover, and all of a sudden everyone wants to go to an after party. And so I convinced him and his friend to get out of the line and go to this after party. And then everyone gets in a car other than me and my Moroccan lover and his friend just shady boots the house down. They were like, Jaden was the only one that was like lingering behind because you could tell he was like, oh, we should go together somewhat. But then they were shady and they were like, no, come in. But, tortoise in the hair again, bitch, because I technically arrived before them. And then they pulled up literally immediately after we got there, so we were all getting out of the car at the same time. And it's just like very luxury, like it looked like a hotel or something. It was very bougie. And we go into the lobby, we go to the elevators, and we're just standing by the elevators waiting to go up. The queens are like calling their friend, and he's not answering them because you have to have a key card to get up. And we were just lingering there. People ended up like going and sitting in the lobby. Some people went out to go smoke. Finally, we get in touch with this bitch, and he says he's coming down. Like 15 minutes later, he actually comes down, and surprises everyone. And so then we were all in a rush to get up there. So everyone comes in and he sees everyone. He goes, oh, and I forget who asked him, but someone asked him like, oh, is it too many people? And he was like, yeah, it's a lot of people. And we were like, we double triple checked with our contacts that it was okay. So something was lost in communication, but it's not our fault.
It is a Saturday night. Tomorrow's Sunday's Pride.
She was douched and dangerous.
I am. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna put my hard work to use. So I said I was gonna go back to the village and go to the saunas.
And you know, I didn't want this little tiny one by themselves because I fear for them. You know, so I said, let me.
1, 2, 3.
Girl.
We survived the first night of Montreal. Saturday morning at 11:19 a.m. Let's just say the first night was quite, I want to say expected, not surprised, but also fun.
Good morning from Montreal, French Canada. Here we are enjoying the beautiful, sunny, hot, caliente, picante weather that Montreal has to offer. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. I had this walking tour planned that nobody wanted to go to, so pissed me off. Paid all that money for this food tour that literally nobody wanted to go on. And so Andrea and Karis were like, we're gonna go to lunch instead of going on the food tour. And I'm like, that is what a food tour is, but who am I? Who am I? I don't know.
What I know about Montreal, I didn't know anything, to be honest. Sean, like, you know, texted me a few months ago and he was like, do you want to go to Montreal's Pride? And I was like, yeah, like, you know, traveling, like, so I just said yes. Didn't know anything. And, you know, yesterday when we went out, like, I saw like so many handsome men. I'm a bisexual, but I saw like so many handsome men that I was like, oh my god, I'm not bisexual anymore, I'm straight. They were handsome as fuck. Like, oh my god, like, I want to make out with definitely a guy tonight or tomorrow, doesn't matter when.
It's the morning, the day after. We're not dead. We're ready for day 2.
Yet.
What are you
Not dead yet.
I don't know.
You're loud.
Like, oh, look at me, I'm American. Thank you. I told you it was the one I'm gonna be. It's the obnoxious American in the room. Bonjour.
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 All right, here we go. Day 2. Date.
Are you going to McDonald's?
No, I won't eat at McDonald's. McDonald's supports the Zionists. Boycott McDonald's, boycott Burger King, boycott Subway, boycott. Look it up. I'll send you a website. You can link it in wild.
Hello, hi, good morning. Last night was a lot of fun. We partied with some drag queens, a couple of queens that Sean got. Thank you so much. Shout out to Rosie Bloom and I forgot her other name. Malibu. They were super fun. They were super fun. Rosie is actually a pretty good performer too. I was like, damn, I really want to see you perform. Yeah, so everybody kind of left and it was just like me, Six, and Kevin, and we were just like trying to like, so we were just on the streets trying to find like an afters, or we were thinking about going to the bathhouse, you know, trying to go to the sauna, but bitch, they were like, it was like a 2-hour wait. So we were just like, no girl, we're gonna just chop it. But the party scene is really fun in Montreal. I'm excited to like party tonight and party today for the pool party. Morning after, we're headed to meet with Sean and figure out what the fuck we're gonna do with our day. Hopefully go to a drag brunch.
Hopefully,
We're going to a Waffle House right now. A Waffle Shop? Waffle House?
Oh, they got Waffle House? Hold on.
Waffle Shop.
I would fuck up a Waffle House right now.
In Montreal.
Girl, I want to visit.
They're going to get offended.
I'm gonna have to walk back barefoot. You guys, my shoes falling apart. Only one of them. That shit is coming off the side.
Oh.
Bitch, I'll fuck you up.
The
I
girls are-
love everybody. I'm so nice. I like just good
And they want
energy
to
is
say,
what I'm
they
looking
say I'm
for.
the bitch. Look at this one.
We're here.
Ready to fight everybody.
I know what you're talking
Ready to
about.
fight everybody.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I just want one person to throw fish. That's it.
To throw a fit?
Yeah, I've been ready.
All right. This is my first confessional. So last night we went out to the gay area. I forget what it's called. We went to a couple clubs. The first one was like they were doing like pole dancing shows in the back, and they said there was like they said there was an $18 cover for it, but there was like a little window on the side, so we just watched from the side. And then we went to the karaoke bar, but I didn't even get to sing, okay? I wanted to sing and make everyone fall in love with me because of my singing voice, but we all left very quickly to go to this other bar because our drag queens got us in for free, even though there was a $40 cover. But it was really fun. And at that one, we saw Kiara from Canada's Drag Race. And it was really fun, actually. It was like 3 floors, partying everywhere. We didn't even get to go to the rooftop yet, so I'm hoping we could go tonight up on the rooftop.
Who's the problem?
Everybody always wants to blame the pretty ones.
Oh, so then it's not you anymore. Okay.
Well, no one's blaming you, so.
No one's blaming you anymore.
We're at the waffle shop.
I'm trying to take my orange juice.
Trying to get a waffle. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's the afternoon. It's after 12.
What are we doing right now?
Getting jewelry and then going to a tattoo place.
Yes. Let's see. Andrea, how's it going? What are we doing?
I don't know. I want to get a ring, but I haven't figured it out. And I want a ring for my gift well. She really likes rings. But I don't know. Help me decide.
Okay, let's do it. Mission.
She likes rings, but not like big rings, just like little dimes on it.
The question at hand was Muzzy. Is it?
Cancel Sean 2K25.
Cancel Sean Champagne 2025.
I once asked Six if, as a person of Arabic descent, if Muzzy was a bad word or not, because I don't know. And the consensus was, sounds bad, but not sure if it's bad. So that's where we left it. And then Six had the audacity today
Wake it up.
to say,
Pretty baby.
what did you say? You
I
said,
said Sean made a new slur.
so there are 2 falsehoods here.
What's the first one?
I did not make this up.
I've never heard it.
I've never heard it either.
I've never heard this before.
You know who has heard it? The white man has heard it. The white person has heard that word. But the people of color have never heard that word.
Let's talk that.
That's how slurs begin.
So I did not make this up, despite
Where did you hear it from?
people.
What race are these people?
Wait, give us
Why?
what context? What's the context? Yes. Give us an example.
Well,
of how somebody
actually, I
use
never
it in a
thought about that.
sentence.
All
How
of
did
a
they-
sudden let the muzzies in the airports anymore.
They're like, wow, there's so many muzzies in here.
It's getting really muzzy.
It's giving muzzy.
It's the first time the gypsy, not the muzzy.
They're watching Aladdin. They're like, ooh, it's so muzzy.
And in
The suggestion, though, I chose it for sure.
And in the statement, Sean created a new slur.
We just offended all of Montreal.
We get jumped.
You know, there's a lot of them here. There's a lot of us. Yeah.
See, that's how you can use it in a sentence. There's a lot of muzzies in
I'm not
Montreal.
And I met a Moroccan boy on the street, so my family would be really happy if I keep it in the Arab family. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll come out with us tonight, or we'll see him tonight. But they were charging like, ah! Oh my gosh. It fell. So we were gonna go to another bar that was open till 10 a.m. We weren't gonna stay till 10 a.m. But there was a line and a $50 cover. And I'm like, what the fuck, Montreal? Why does everywhere have a cover? It's so annoying. But yeah, that was last night. It was really fun. And then me, Kevin, and Claude came back here. And then I slipped out of the house for just a little bit. And then came back after that. So we're rallying, we're pushing through, and we're gonna go have a pool party.
My cheeks.
Yeah, that was weird.
And he was like, oh my god, you're so cute. And then you said, ask for consent first. Yeah. And I was like, no, it's okay, just keep touching me.
Andrea, how do you feel about consent?
I mean, if he gives you, like, you know, look-ins and vibes, you don't have to ask for consent.
Oh, period.
Yeah, I mean,
Look,
like...
Now listen, I gave a cruising tutorial yesterday,
Oh my
and
God.
that is cruising.
This bitch, she is the biggest
I'm
What are you gonna say?
jealous of all of you because I think
That's so
gay men have, like, a lot of fun things, like, you know,
I'm
like
straight.
this pool party that you're going to and everything. And I'm not, as bisexual, we don't have those things. I'm jealous of you.
Babe,
Trust
I
me.
can point you in the right direction. I got you.
It may be a pool party,
Maybe I'm
but
not aware of it, so
it's just gonna be filled with horny gays.
yeah. I mean, I wish I could have that. Like,
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna tell Kevin and Claude that I fucked my Moroccan man in their room. So don't tell them. It may or may not be true, but they're gonna learn the information when they get back or tomorrow when we wake up. But I hope they're having fun at the bathhouse. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow, so I'll get the play-by-play from them so I know what it's like. But I love the water, so it should be fun. Well, good morning. This is the night after we had our bathhouse night. I would just like to let Six know that I think that you're a disrespectful cunt. You're a nasty bitch. Fuck you for fucking in my bed. And the thing is like, you could just like say, send a text or be like, hey, you know, we didn't have any options, you know, or at least like bring it to the front forward like the day after, but like just to fucking just do it and say fucking nothing until like you're asked about it. You're a fucking rat. You're a fucking rat, nasty bitch. Like, fuck you for that, girl. Like, I can't believe it. I'm really pissed off and really fucking annoyed. You're just like, just a nasty bitch.
I'm about to crash out.
So we're doing a recap. So the three of us, Karis in the front. Black car. We're doing a recap of the night because unfortunately Karis did not go out with us last night.
Yes.
But she will be out with us tonight.
Yes.
Period.
All night.
The dark room diva herself.
I will be there.
Karis wants to go to a dark room. Should we like? You'll be handing out the snacks, the napkins, the water.
Do you guys need any lubrication?
But we were talking about the guy that I was like talking to, and, like,
Molten.
and making out with last night. I was like, I need to see him again tonight and see if he's out. But you know, I can't DM him because Instagram hates me. And then Claude had the nerve. What did you say about this guy?
It was like, that boy cannot be older than 23 max, girl. I was like, not the jailbait. Now she was underage twins.
Claude
I was
said
saying he looked 19. He did look 19. No, I thought he looked 21. He looked 21.
So I did a deep dive into his Instagram because I started crashing out. I was like, if I hooked up with a 21-year-old, or we just kissed, is that hooking up?
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But I did a deep dive on his Instagram. He's 22. His birthday is next week. He'll be turning 23.
And you're gonna give him a good ass present. Oh.
But the way now Claude is calling him my underage twin. Stop saying that. Stop calling him that.
I'm gonna find a twin to even the playing field. Well, I think I might have already.
I mean, you already
found a
found
twin.
one.
So, what twink were you with?
You know, the twink that's a part of our group. You know, we've had some moments sometimes together. I just get really cold at night, so I need some body heat to help me sleep. You know. That's
body heat for your body
for my
and
body.
appendages, but you know.
I don't know. Like, he also just really fits well with my body. Like kind of like with him, I was just like, oh, you just like fit, you know?
Are you Big Spoon?
Yeah, of course.
Girl,
he was like, oh no.
What else I want to say about last night? Jaden definitely was over it, and you can tell from the attitude. Then we woke up this morning and I was like, girl, why'd you leave like that? Like, was it you were being a bitch? And he apologized, we're good. I expected that. But love Jaden. Definitely sweetheart. Fucking hilarious. I do see that he does have his moments. I'm just like, okay, work. Yeah. Little latte. My bunk sister. Love her. And we'll leave it at that. And 6. I thought I was outspoken. Oh, 6. Will say anything right off the rip, and I love that. The girls, Andrea and Karis, sweetheart. Don't be careful with Andrea though, because she was pulling men left and right. In like, as soon as we got off the airport, I was like, damn, she's lethal. But I mean, look at her, she's fucking gorgeous. And Karis, she will correct you if you fuck up her name. So it's Karis, not Charis, or not Carice. I've learned that. But yeah, good morning and happy Saturday. It's coffee strong and I'm ready to get fucked up after this.
When we got back home, Kevin and I did, end up just cuddling together. So I don't know how that's gonna, move forward. I can't believe I'm doing a confessional about it, but I'm excited for today. I really am just really excited with the group. Like, I think we all have the same type of energy. When we was the Club Unity, we were all partying hard, dancing hard, having the fucking best time of our lives. So I feel like today's gonna be equally a really good fucking day. And we'll see what happens, and we'll see what boys we meet along the way.
Who are we waiting on right now?
Prima Donna.
Coming.
Prima Donna, girl.
Here.
It's taking 20 fucking hours.
Who?
This is my earthy crunchy.
I had to get my inhaler.
Are you guys excited for drag brunch?
Let's go to drag brunch.
We're going to drag brunch. It's so cute.
I love your outfit.
Mine?
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Housewives are getting seated.
You said 4? There's 7.
I said there's 4 right now. She said for 7. She got it.
Hello. Hello, it's nice to meet you. I know. How are you? Dead to the world. I'm amazing. You're so cool. Thank you.
The second number.
Marie. The three of us right now, I'm like, Three Musketeers. Right now, we went to a fun drag brunch with the girls that we met last night, the drag queens that we met last night. And now we're just splitting.
We're doing Old Montreal.
Yes, we're in Old Montreal right now. The other group, they're doing something, who cares? But we're about to have a good time.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel very sentimental. I'm having such a great time. Montreal Pride is so fun. And it feels really special just to be with my friends, having a spontaneous trip and living. We're living.
We are living.
And being messy and getting drunk and more drunk, but having so much fun and making so many fun connections.
And bad decisions.
And bad decisions. I haven't made any bad decisions.
We still have 2 more nights, baby.
I don't make bad decisions. All my decisions are right.
You're right.
I don't know. We'll see. But we gotta talk about some things. Because earlier we were asked to talk about, who do we think is gonna be the villain of the season? And I think I know what these bitches are gonna try to do. These bitches are gonna try to make me the villain. But I'm not. Unless you want me to be. It's never my fault. It's never my fault. But you know who is the real ringleader? Claude. That bitch is the messy one. That bitch is the messy one. All the messy, but that bitch is the... Actually, I redact that. All of us are messy. But all of us are not villains. Claude is the motherfucking villain. I love all the housewives. We're having such a fun time, such a key. It's cute. But tonight, we're gonna see what tonight's about to be. Because it'll be like our first night where all of us are out. And we're gonna be hanging out with the girls. Let's see what tonight's gonna get into. We're gonna wake it up. We're gonna wake it up. Two in mine too. I have my personal opinion, but I think I know what some of these people are gonna try to do, some of these housewives are gonna try to do. Let's do it. If my name comes out of any of your mouths,
No.
remember, I know all your tea. I'm ruining all of you.
No, I have 2, but no, you're not.
But the rest of them, what they were saying.
Who are the 2?
You have 2. I have 1. Who's your 2?
Mine are Kevin. I mean, I love you, Kevin, but you're one of my favorites. And then I'm deciding between 6 and 5. I don't know.
I think 6 is gonna be a villain.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
In my personal opinion, the villain of the season is Claude.
Oh.
I clocked it even before we laughed. I was like, there's something about you. You're messy. I respect it. I love it. Love you, Claude. You're the villain of the season.
Ran into a lot of drag queens, which is cute. It's like every single place, it seems like, was on this one street that went on for a couple blocks. So it was really fun to be able to walk around and like go see everything. And all the streets were blocked off. So it was like very different from New York. Like there were a ton of people just crowding around the streets, having fun on the street, which I thought was really cool. And all the Montreal guys are so cute. It's so annoying. Yeah, there's a lot of white people here, but it's fun. All right, see you later.
It's like a full gym. What do you get?
Oh, see what we back in.
Vancouver? It's not Toronto. Is it Toronto? What's the capital of Canada? Montreal.
What?
Montreal.
The capital of Vermont is Montreal. No, the capital of Canada is Ottawa.
Ottawa. Oh wow. Who the fuck cares, girl?
So, the fashion icon of the season is probably Andrea. She is always looking great in those crop tops with her tits busting out. What's not to love? And I feel like the villain is still Jaden, but there hasn't been any definitive sneaky reasons why that I have seen. The rumors I've heard was Friday night, Jaden was acting a fool.
All right, so we are in a line to go zip lining.
I cannot believe I'm doing this. Like, I'm afraid of heights, and we're doing a line for a zip line. Oh my god.
I was gonna go solo, but then myself and the front desk guy peer pressured her to join us, so we're gonna do it.
Oh my god. Here?
No, instead of big two. You didn't put it in the hole. You gotta put it in the hole. You didn't put it in the hole.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that either. Okay, got it.
Is it right?
So this?
Andrea, how you feeling?
Nervous. I cannot believe I'm doing this. I'm afraid of heights, and like, I've never done a zip before. So let's see how it goes. Not that nervous.
You said not nervous because what?
Because I'm tipsy. So it helps.
Yeah, I love the water. Oh my gosh. Fucking nasty. Those are like 3s each. I feel nasty, girl.
Out of all the housewives, who's the fashion icon of the season? Hold for dramatic effect. The fashion icon of the season. Okay, if I'm being honest, it's me. If I'm being braggadocious, if I'm stroking my ego, which I never like to do, but if I'm doing that, then it's me. But if I'm being humble, the fashion icon of the housewives is me. But if I'm not voting myself, let me look. You know who kind of turned it? Kevin. Kevin turned it a little bit. So if I can't vote myself, Kevin is my second choice.
Say it again. I said that shit with confidence though. It's okay. Wait.
far on the trip, who do you think the villain of the season is?
Oh! Never. Actual honorable mention, Jaden.
No, Jaden's just a bitch.
Yeah. I
And
feel like she's revving up.
Who's the messiest of the season?
Jaden. That's why she's the villain!
Who's the nicest of the season?
Karis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she is.
who brings the best energy?
I think we all kind of balance each other out.
We all give a good energy, but there's something about Andrea's energy. It's like very like go with the vibes, very chill, go with the flow type thing, you know? I really like people like that, you know?
Currently, Andrea and Karis are going to do the zip line, but unfortunately I decided to opt out. But I'm waiting for them and just by the water, having a good time.
6. Who is the villain of the season so far?
Definitely Claude.
Why?
Oh, she's a bitch.
Which housewife brings the best energy to the group?
Well, me, of course. No, I love Andrea. I love that bitch. She's so fun. And she's a beer drinker. It's so surprising.
I know. Yeah, bisexual.
I know.
Kevin and Claude have been gone to the bathroom for a mysterious amount of time. We are speculating what they possibly could be up to.
I have no idea. What could it be?
I'm doing a little solo trip along the water. Just, you know, breezing. And this is actually really cute and sweet. I did not expect to just like have time. I'm just like, you know, being cute. Am I being a little messy? Yes. But I have a problem. So God forbid a boy tries to have a little bit of fun and they post something on their Instagram story that Instagram is like, girl, no. And then now you can't DM. So when people are DMing you like, oh my gosh, what are you doing tonight? I'm gonna be here. All I can do is like the message, but I can't respond back. The villain of the season is Instagram. The villain of the season is Instagram. Because fuck you, Instagram. Fuck you, Meta. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck you, Facebook. Fuck you. You're ruining my life. Because this is my whole life. Obviously. But fuck you, Instagram. Bitch.
We have to shout out. What's your name? What's your name?
Friend.
Friend looks it up. We got it. Thank you. Girls.
We're getting fucked up.
We get real fucked up.
No sleep.
Who falls down first?
Me.
Cheers.
Cheers. I think I'm most grateful on this trip right now for the company of everyone. It's lovely spending time with everyone. It's very fun. It's a good group of people. So we all went to the bathroom, the locker room, to grab a charger. Right now we're looking for 6, and you think a big bitch like that could be found pretty easy.
So, Claude, what did 6 miss in the changing room?
Oh, Diva, she missed the time and experience. 2 people were making sweet, sweet love.
It was fucking.
It was.
It was fucking. The homeboy got filled.
I'm gonna come.
Pull up his pants and just walked away with the guy's phone. You know, I call that.
He did walk away with his phone. Yeah, he walked away.
He was like, "Where's my phone?"
And then he like ran after him and got him. But we saw the whole thing.
And that's what we call a trick.
Yeah, and the guy like came up in front of me and readjusted his swimsuit and was like, "Do I look good from behind?" And I said, of course. And then he realized his phone was gone.
It's not a certain part if you don't see some fucking.
Which housewife would I most want to travel one-on-one with from this season? It would have to be Andrea, because I have seen more of the world with Andrea than any other person in this world. She and I have, as of this weekend in Canada, seen 7 countries across 3 continents. It's really impressive to me and valuable, and I'm so grateful for being able to have a friend like Andrea that I can travel the world with and see interesting and beautiful places and just share in that lived experience together. So, like I say every time, I love you, Andrea, and I'm so grateful for the time that we have together. And can't wait to see you next season on The Real Housewives of Biloxi, Mississippi.
What time is it? I will fight this bitch. I don't give a fuck, okay? I got this little bitch over here that's been trying to scrap with me all fucking weekend long. She's not doing shit. I got this little white hole over here that thinks she can pull up a jumper, trying to fight me too. Like, let's go.
Little bitch.
Get a load of this shit. Claude running his mouth off at me, his lips moving like crazy eyes over there, and I am just very innocently outside through the window smoking a J, and he's looking, and then because I was like, stop talking to me like that with your face, he goes all crazy and his hands are going everywhere. It was wild, and I felt unsafe, but I persevered, got through it because I'm strong, like my people are.
Being in Montreal has been so nice. I was saying that I'm from a little like suburban town in like Clinton, Connecticut, hate it down. And I love living in New York City now, but I'm like, Montreal is like New York City but cleaner. I was like, wait a minute. Metro area, so much happening, and not one rat. It's so busy, but Montreal doesn't have fucking rats like New York City does. Should I move to Canada? Because, listen, the rats in New York City, every 24 seconds you see a motherfucking rat when you outside. Don't want it. Don't want it. In Montreal, not one rat. They need to share the secret, because I need it. I need it.
Based on first impressions, oh, the villain's gonna be 6 for sure. I mean, if your name is a number, you're a villain. Come on. And then, what are you most grateful for on this trip right now, and why? I think I am most grateful for the opportunity for a bunch of almost strangers or virtually strangers or people that just don't know each other that well to get together, but to still get along and have a great time. And I guess we'll see how it goes. Last night I did not go out. I ate some Indian food that did not sit well with me. So tonight we are going 100. I took a Z-Biotic because I'm 32 years old and I cannot drink like I used to, but I'm gonna try. I'm working on it, and I'm hungry, so I think we're gonna go to dinner soon, even though people are still sleeping. But anyway, TBD.
Ha! Baby, you'll be famous, chase you down until you love me. Papa, paparazzi.
Housewives, Andrea, Karis, what is the capital of Canada?
Vancouver.
Andrea, do you have a guess?
Quebec.
Toronto.
Quebec. It's Quebec.
Okay, we had some answers there, but the answer is Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa. I knew that.
That's not wrong, too. You have permission.
Oh, no. Oh, he isn't here.
Yeah.
Wake up. He's out.
I am in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with me. Cause I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave you.
Get up in the game.
Yada yada, so wake up 6.
Woo!
Jaden,
Yes.
what is the capital of Canada?
The capital of Canada. Can I have a multiple choice? It is, let's say Ontario. I know it's not Toronto. That's too easy. It can't be Toronto. It's not Toronto. What's another place in Canada? Fuck. Can I phone a friend? Okay.
For a period of a segment.
Okay. Fuck geography. So the capital of Canada is Ottawa. What's in Ottawa, Canada? What do they do there? No, I'm not even joking. Have you heard of Ottawa?
You're gonna love me. It's time to wake up. 9 o'clock.
The capital of Canada, Ottawa, was solely created as the country capital because Toronto and Montreal both refused to not be the capital. So they compromised by making it exactly halfway between the two of them. So Ottawa is exactly halfway between Toronto and Montreal.
We love you, Ottawa.
We're pre-gaming right now for the club.
Ready for those flashing lights.
Cuz?
But you know that, baby,
Let's go.
I don't think it's fair. I'll follow you until you love me. Papa, paparazzi. Baby, there's no other superstar you know.
We're pre-gaming with some drinks and karaoke. That is Claude singing. Is he doing well? No. But, you know, it's for the vibes, and he is exceptionally amazing.
Hi everyone. I'm just gonna open my drink first. This is gonna be, I don't know how many drinks I have today, and it's like 6 p.m. but I'm drinking since like before noon. I've had like mimosas and beers, and I'm just having a White Claw. I was a little bit tipsy and a little bit high. Not anymore. I'm getting there again. So I have always had this fear of heights, and I was like so I was not drunk. I was, you know, tipsy, but I was like high. And Carrie was like, I want to get on the zip line. I was like, I want to, but I'm so scared. And like when we were online, you know, the receptionist guy, he was like, oh, it's very safe, you should do that. And I was like, and I did it, and it was the most amazing experience that I have ever had in my life. Like, oh my god, it was crazy and it was fun, and I love it. So thank you, Curious and Jaden, for, you know, helping me getting over my fears. I had a great time.
A beater I am very big. Claude's laugh, I swear to God.
We woke up, lounged around. I went and got waffles. We walked around Port View. So cute. I really love Montreal. This is my 5th time here, and I've always adored the city. It's so romantic, so sweet, so charming. But today we went ahead and after waffles went to the pool party, and the pool party was very dance, hot guys, very hot guys everywhere, just everywhere you looked. And then we drank heavily. We had a very heavy pour bartender. It was like triples, and we were stumbling around, and then we came back, got rested, and now we are getting ready for the day, the night, getting ready for the night. Woo woo woo, here we go.
Let's see, today we did a circuit pool party, first circuit event I've ever done, and such a great time. I will say, Montreal men, very body positive compared to, don't hate me, some people, to New York gays. It isn't just a specific type of those circuit gays. If you know, you know. It was just an array of different body types, different people, different vibes. Amazing, it was an amazing time. Came home, took a nap, and now we're starting. And we're gonna do karaoke. Me and Karis are gonna be singing Before He Cheats. Me and Karis are going to sing Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood. So let's see how it goes. Cheers.
Sixy Poo.
Oh, hi. Hey, how are you doing? Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. You know, at first when I got woken up rudely, I was not feeling it. But now she's in it. I'm ready. I'm excited for tonight. My mission tonight is to make out with somebody. I'm the only person in the group has not made out with a random person.
What?
Literally.
You have to get on it.
I know. I feel like I was like, what's wrong with me?
No, what's wrong with you?
I was like, what am I not doing?
Aww,
I just like when
you're an emotional girly.
Oh yeah, down. I need to lock eyes with a stranger, make out with them so fiercely that I feel like I'm falling in love and then forget them.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Well, you don't have to forget them. This Moroccan is gonna follow me around the world.
He's gonna be your new fan.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what besides fucking the Moroccan, or is that your mission today?
Oh no, I want more than just the Moroccan tonight.
Yes, diva.
I want people to come up to me tonight.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, hey daddy.
Yeah. At the beginning of the night yesterday, some man came up to me and said, you are so beautiful.
Oh my god, hot.
But he was really ugly.
And you were like, thank you.
I was like, thank you so much. That's so sweet. He walked away.
Oh my god, the pool party was so much fun, by the way.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, I had a blast. We met some really nice people, some really hot guys. Some really sweet people. I'm kind of hoping we run into them tonight, actually. You know, we're gonna hate each other at some point.
Excuse me?
It's like
what do
we're
you mean
bound
at
to.
some point? It's already your girl.
Wait, it's already.
I despise you. No, we're besties, of course.
I love you, Tifa.
It's honestly, it would be your fault if we hate each other.
Oh, definitely. No, it's every time. Every time.
No, don't say that.
No, I do have a thing with cancer.
No sabotage.
It's just like, you know, we were like get along, and then like something happens, and it's just like, oh, well, that was nice while it happened.
Oh my gosh.
It's
as long
it's
as you don't
every.
get jealous of me and my Moroccan, I think it'll be okay.
No, because I'm gonna watch you guys, and you know, fuck you in the ass.
Crazy, so crazy. No.
She said the hole's not open.
No.
Y'all, these streets, they're packed. They're packed.
Hey, girl.
Yo, it's packed.
You're a housewife of Montreal.
That guy last night was not white.
What's wrong with being white? A lot. Yeah, let's get this need some answers. What's so bad about being white? Well, exhibit A.
The lack of rhythm, lack of seasoning, the no love flavor.
It depends. No,
burning.
them Italians be cooking.
I didn't burn today.
Good for you. I'm proud of you. And that's why we respect you. You're one of the good ones, Sean.
Sean's not right.
We're in line.
We're in line. Oh, now we're not in line. Thank you. Yes, we're not in line anymore.
Well, we already lost 1 and 6, so
Yeah,
we're gonna see what happens.
we lost 3 of our housewives, 2 of our housewives. We're gonna find them. Maybe they're fine. We're together.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
We're together. We're good.
I wish more people in New York, like, we could do this, like, street party culture where, like, everyone could just walk anywhere and everyone's hanging out on the street. Like, we need more space for pedestrians. So we could do that. Party on the street.
Cheers. What's your mission for tonight? What's your plan?
Like a woman with, I don't know, I just want to make out with someone.
Yeah, because has anyone made out tonight?
Yeah,
I did too. I told you, but Operation Get Andrea a Man.
What? What about me?
Where have you been all my life?
Oh, stop it. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's so much better.
That was some bullshit downstairs, but we're having a great time.
Probably, she goes, you might have to pay the cover, which means you definitely will have to pay the cover. Like, I'm not going to be able to get you in, but I have bottle service. When we go, we're literally looking, she goes, I have bottle service upstairs. So we go upstairs, we're looking fucking everywhere for this mission. We cannot find her anywhere. We cannot find her anywhere. Finally, we figure out where she is, and they had gone outside to smoke, so we were just standing there waiting. And then we go to the bottle service area, and I swear to God, no one else saw this, but there was some girl making out with this guy, and she was like rubbing his crotch right then and there. And I wanted them to keep going, but they kind of stopped.
Where's the bitch? Allegedly, someone said I'm coming for their man.
She keeps coming for all my men. First she wants to come for my Moroccan, who he texted me the sweetest message in the world.
I didn't realize. It was very sweet, but I didn't realize it was that guy that she was talking about. That Six was talking about.
This other
Who
man
else?
with a mustache was by. We all know how I feel about mustaches. And
I love a guy with a mustache
stopped,
too.
He stopped, and now Jaden's trying to say he was making eye contact.
He would stop next to me.
So Jaden keeps coming for my man.
No. The first guy, the Moroccan guy, I saw a photo. I was like, oh, they're cute, and I didn't realize they had already done anything. I have not met this man face to face. I was like, oh, never mind. And this last one,
So
it was
messy,
different. So nasty, so rude. I think we're just having a good time. I think a few of us, the three of us, are outside. There's 2 people inside. Some people went home, but we still crunking. we still crunking is nasty.
We're gonna go to G.I. Joe's later.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, still need to
No,
see.
it's G.I. something.
Am I still in my top there? They keep finding me. I'm not trying. I don't want this. I don't want this.
We're leaving the club. Jaden is fully breaking up a relationship. Hey.
Last night we went out to the club. We went out to Unity, and we had a blast. We met up with Seven, the drag queen matriarch who was hanging out with us, and then we sat at her. She had bottle service, so we sat with her in VIP, and then we left, and Six and I got A&W, and I ate some chicken strips, and then we went home, and now it's 1 p.m. Sunday, and I am up and awake and at it.
What a fun night. We just got back. Okay, so many things happened. Where did it even start? Okay, I was awoken by singing. It was so thrilling. I had a great time being woken up. No, it's okay. We took a nap. Well, we should start all the way at the beginning, actually. So we go to drag brunch. Super fun. They took like hours to bring our one drink order we made. So long that the drag brunch ended by the time that we got our drinks. And then me, Kevin, Claude, and Sean went to La Piscine, the pool party, which I never in my life thought that I would go to a circuit party, let alone a circuit pool party, but it was actually kind of fun, and I love water, so I'll do anything to get in some water, like a pool, the beach, anywhere. I love it. So I was splish splashing around in the water, and the drinks were literally the strongest thing I've ever had. Like red Solo cup size. It was just vodka. I got vodka Red Bull, just vodka, and he was running out of Red Bull, so he's like, this is all I have left, is that okay? I was like, sure. He pours it. It was like literally drips in the cup, and I was like, okay, can you top it off with the club soda? And he takes the club soda and literally drips it, like eyedropper in school science class size amounts of club soda in there. So I was just drinking straight up vodka. But it was really fun, and it was cute, and there's like a tennis court in the back. They were giving free samples of this Vizzy seltzer water, not sponsored, so cut out the name. What else? It was cute. There were some drag queens. Oh, freaking, what's her name? Fabulicious was there. Fabulicious. I don't think that's her name. What's her name? Whatever, Fabulicious was there, which is kind of cute. We keep running into these Drag Race Canada girls. So then we came back, and I took a nap, and I was awoken by singing. The most beautiful voice in the house, Kevin, of course. And then we got ready quickly. We went, had some dinner at what I called the Flaming Saddles restaurant edition of Montreal. It was this place called Saloon, and all the waiters and servers are in these little plaid cut off vests and jean shorts, and it was really cute. The food was actually really good. I was surprised. It was like a bar, and
They had like classy, really nice food. It was impressive. And then we were gonna go to karaoke. Yet again, I did not get anyone to fall in love with me through my singing because we did not even go inside before we went back over to, it's on my wrist, Unity Club. Oh yeah, they have these cute little wristbands there that basically tell everyone what you're interested in. So yeah, cute. And we went to Unity Club thinking my Lebanese sister would be able to get us in, but it turns out she had invited like over 50 people that night. So probably can't get you in, but I have bottle service. So we paid 40 Canadian dollars to go into this place, which is like, I don't pay covers anywhere. So the fact that like I paid 40 Canadian dollars to get into this place is actually crazy. But she did have bottle service, so we had some yummy tequila.
It is 8:33. That's me, my dog.
In the morning.
8:33 a.m.
And we did not just wake up.
We are leaving.
We were in bed.
We're in bed now.
We were in bed.
Yeah. Did we say what we did?
Well, we partied with the girls. We went to the district. We went to Unity.
We chilled with the dolls.
We had like a table bottle service. We were playing Afro World Bougie exclusive. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah, you bitches wish you could.
Met so many people that loved us.
And so many people. We kept branding into people actually.
We were the vibe.
We were. We curated the vibe of Montreal.
Absolutely.
Then we were such a vibe that we got invited to Nafties. The worst Nafties I've ever been to in my life.
People were nice.
It was a weird energy.
Yeah.
It was like standoffish and like but like people were nice. People were nice. And it was just
were they just forced to be nice?
I think it was the Canadian them. You know, it was just like, you know.
We just successfully had our first day in Montreal. We went to an amazing drag brunch where there's a beautiful DJ that I tried to text and cannot because Instagram isn't letting me respond to DMs. But an amazing DJ, and it was the drag queens that we hung out with last night. It was their drag brunch. Andrea, Karis, and I, we had a great time walking along the water, we went ziplining. I'm most excited to just see how the boys in Montreal party. It's very interesting going up to someone and talking and then realizing, oh, there's a language barrier. You speak French. How do we make this happen? I was talking to someone last night and we were just like, I don't know how we started talking, doesn't matter. I was talking to this guy last night and then he started saying something to me in French and had to be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm from New York City. And it's very interesting. Since it's Pride, there's a lot of people here from New York City, obviously. Montreal Pride, let's visit. And then there's the other like locals. And once you say you're from New York City, they're like, tell me more. And I'm like, girl.
Out with someone. And then the villain. I have 2 or 3 options, which I love you all, you know. I was, you know, my first time meeting you all, except for Sean and Karis, but I love you all. But I think the villains could be Kevin. I don't know why, but for some reason he's giving me the vibes, even though, like, you know, we get along like so well because he's a Libra and Aries, and I had never met a Libra before, and you know, like, I get his vibes, like he's so cool and I love him so much that I don't know why he's giving me also a vibe of like being the villain of the trip. And then I'm deciding between Six and Claude. I don't know, like, it may be Six. He gives me the vibes as well, but I'm deciding. So those are my 2 options, but Claude might be a villain as well. I'll keep you posted, as you know. Let's see what happens tonight. I hope we all get laid tonight, so let's see what happens.
Claude was flirting with a lot of women tonight, like a lot of them, and he started with like the butchiest mask like lesbian I've seen, and literally flirting hardcore. Then we go to the district place, flirting with these other 2 girls.
And I was like, girl, you're coming for my gig. I'm supposed to be the one that like flirts with the girls and then steals their boyfriends.
I just wanted to take a moment to say how grateful I am for everyone on this trip. We're having an absolute blast, and just the vibes are so copacetic. Everyone is really getting along well. These are, you know, some of my closest friends and some new friends, honestly. Karis has been a housewife. She was a housewife in Real Housewives of Costa Rica. She was a guest star in Real Housewives of San Diego. And Andrea, similarly, was a Real Housewife of Cle Elum, the Pacific Northwest Mountains, and was a guest star in Real Housewives of San Jose, Costa Rica. And having everyone here together with, you know, my great friend Jaden and Claude and Kevin, who I'm getting to know better on this trip, it's just so much fun. We're having an absolute blast, and I couldn't be happier for this experience. The tree's still here. It's nice. And now we are getting ready to go out to somewhere.
What? Wait, how are you gonna go to the Uber?
I'm gonna be like, hey,
It's dead.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was kind of nice there. We went inside, there were a lot of people. It was like the most diverse place we've been to, which was really nice. It's like finally not a sea of white people. So I guess we just needed to go to the other end of the village. But that was fun and cute. And while we were there, Jaden broke up a couple. Jaden saw some diva that was cute, and she came over, she as in he, but I just call everyone she. So he came over and started talking to Jaden, and then they kissed, and his boyfriend got mad. And I would want to fuck the boyfriend, by the way. The like mustaches just do something for me, and the boyfriend was really cute. But the boyfriend got mad, and then Jaden kept finding this little, was he ginger or blonde? He was blonde. He kept finding this little blonde. He may be taller than you, but I still think he's little. I just call everyone little. Like, if you're blonde, you're little. Alright, this big blonde bitch, this big blonde butch bitch, bad built body, kept making out. And then literally I caught Jaden talking to this blonde boy at the end of the bar. I watched the boyfriend walk up behind them and just stand there and watch them. And I go on the other side of the blonde boy, and then Jaden and the blonde boy kiss goodbye.
Well, tonight we had a nice little dinner. Well, it was like some food, some light bites, and we're like, no, we need to go out. And then we met up went back into the village where we were last night. It was so fun. It was so good. And we were just drinking. It was one of those nights. One thing about this group is we'll be like, we'll be together, and then we all would just somehow go our own way, you know? And then like we'll meet each other back randomly, like, oh, I was looking for you. You know, some people went home early. Who was the first to leave? I think Karis was the first to leave. And then Sean left. And it was like, okay, you know, do your big one. And then it was like the rest of us. And then Andrea was getting a little tired, so she dipped out too. And I may have facilitated in someone getting the relationship ending. But listen, if you're gonna cheat, it's not my problem. So there's this guy I met at the bar, and like he came up to me, so we started talking, and then we started like, you know, kissing and just getting to know each other. And then he goes, oh, he's like, I'm in a relationship, my boyfriend is here tonight. And I go, oh, are you open? And he just looks at me and turns away. He's like, my boyfriend just walked out of the bar, I probably should go find him. I think he's mad at me. I wasn't supposed to do this tonight. And I was like, and so I was like, well, okay. After you deal with your boyfriend, come back. So he comes back. You know, continue chatting. He bought me a Fireball shot, which shots of Fireball, you're trying to kill me. Shots of Fireball, spooky. And then I see like the boyfriend just like kind of like loitering, and like he looks pissed, and I'm like, I didn't do it. This ain't my problem. That's not my boyfriend. I ain't make no promises. Sorry. And then we ended up like splitting up, but I got his Instagram. But of course, you know, can't respond to any DM. Who's the villain tonight? There is no villain tonight. So if I can't say who is the villain of the night, then maybe that means it was me.
We just offended all of Montreal.
We get jumped.
You know, there's a lot of them here. There's a lot of us.
Yeah. See, that's how you can use it in a sentence. There's a lot of muzzies in
I'm not
Montreal.
All right, Six, what are we doing?
We're going back to the herbal store. And everyone is still asleep, which is crazy because they're like 2 people have the excuse to still be asleep. The rest, me and Jaden got home way after.
Yeah, I think we slept. Not we. I think I slept for maybe like 4 hours, but I feel like I slept for 6.
Yeah, I think I got about 4 also.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Okay, let's go to the little grocery store as well. Pick up miscellaneous stuff needed for our last day here. And what are we doing today? I really don't know.
Yeah, we really have no idea about anything.
No. Nope. We will see.
But I have a few plans that I think would be really fun.
So do I, because so many people are like, oh, come to this. So I was like, we gotta, I don't know. We gotta get it together. We'll get it together.
Maybe me and you should just like tell everyone what we're doing. We'll stop asking for opinions, because that's where it gets money.
Yeah, but okay, this is what we're doing. Bye.
Getting some breakfast. They're famous for their baked beans, but neither of us like beans. But the combo I'm gonna hit it anyways, so I think I'm just gonna let them put it down.
So we stopped and got breakfast someplace down the street, and bitch, am I in jail? This is but it looks
What if you really like it?
Okay, I'll try one. That's what I meant. Not like a spoonful, but this. Why does this egg look sad? It's because does this egg not look sad?
It does.
They played in our try these weird beans on camera that they're famous for. Girl, they're regular ass beans. Bye.
Six, where are we going? We're going, Monster Bar. What?
Montreal.
Montreal. We're going to Montreal. We're going to do a little climbing, sightseeing.
Yes,
we're very culturally advanced.
We're culture today, you know, very, what do you call PG-13?
Yeah, it's very Montreal.
No debauchery tonight. Well, at least for the day.
We're being like real tourists now.
Yeah. We're seeing the sights, we're seeing the people, we're involving ourselves.
We're seeing a sight.
Oh yeah, that's where we're going?
That's where we're going. That's the top of Mount Royal. We like just started and I already hear people panting.
Say their name. Say their name.
Kevin.
Say their names.
Kevin. I will always say a name. I'm not afraid.
I'm a lazy
Scared. Yeah.
The only cardio I do is
Getting fucked.
riding dick.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kevin also has already whipped out his inhaler. So
He had asthma. Now,
Why are we
now we're talking. Now we're talking about the people with disabilities, huh?
Now we want to talk about people's disabilities.
I mean, let's all stand around the mascot of the trip.
The
Used condom.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
A used condom.
I've never seen that before.
I think
A condom?
Jaden is a nun.
Is that like a balloon?
A condom? I don't know what a condom is.
Hello. Oh my god, this plant is so close. The fashion icon of the season, other than me, I'm trying to think who has like a good like personal fashion. Sean always looks put together.
That's what you think, but you're wrong.
Because I feel like you would try to like speed down and fall. So
You should just tuck and roll.
me and Kevin have been talking about it. We've been talking about this. Can I roll down this? What'll happen?
Hi.
I'm almost embarrassed myself.
We're gonna put Kevin on tumble dry.
Oh my god, when we're at the top, I'm gonna sing.
Climb every mountain.
Climb every mountain.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
What were you saying?
I'm at a point where I'm getting pissed at Sean for telling me it was a 20-minute fucking hike.
It was
Bitch,
just,
we've been here for 3 hours. Like, what's
we have not. I rest my case.
we have not.
Close the courts. Close the courts.
Come on, Apex Predator.
Yeah. And what about it?
This is all your fault. Sean Champagne.
Whoa.
He set us up.
No, you know what he said? He said,
You guys, I haven't even started sweating yet. What are you talking about?
Girl, you dripping on me.
No, I haven't sweated at all. Am I sweating?
No. You, oh my god, look, you are.
I know I'm dressed.
Oh, don't touch me. I think sweating's gross.
Everyone, look at the dude in his pants.
You don't do
He said he's
that.
not sweating. Turn
That's all I
around.
can do.
Turn around.
And we need another shower. Oh my god, I am drenched. Fuck.
You are.
I know.
It's okay. We're almost there, you guys.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up, Sean.
That's a technique we use in sales management, where we just
Let's go, team.
Yes, we just keep spouting positivity.
Positive emotion.
Fire me.
Yeah.
Synergy.
We're, oh look, see,
wait,
look,
wait, I see a flag.
I see a flag.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They're playing club music at the nature walk.
Are they? Turn it. Oh.
If Kevin and Andrea had to fight in a cage match, who would win and why?
I would say hands down Andrea. I feel like she has hands. Like, I feel like she can beat a bitch's ass when need be. Kevin is feisty. Like, he's gonna get a lot of punches in him, like a lot of 1-2s, you know? But I don't know, I think Andrea's gonna take it. That's who I put my money on. But also Kevin's like, I don't know, just like a little troll. He's just like slap around a little bit.
If Kevin and Andrea had to fight in a cage match, who would win and why?
I know Andrea could whoop some ass. I think Andrea's taking the cake real fast.
Kevin's gonna win because he's gonna do something like sneaky. He's gonna bring a knife into that fight and shank Andrea.
Oh my god.
If it was just fist to fist, Andrea would beat that little twink up.
But I feel like Andrea has the tricks up her sleeve. Like, she's a beer drinker. You know that bitch can go crazy.
That's true.
She got it in her.
Yeah, Andrea takes it.
She don't need a knife because Kevin gonna be knocked out before he can pull it out of his pocket.
Actually, before Kevin can even like break a bottle or whatever, Andrea is gonna have Kevin in a chokehold, neck snapped. Yeah, Andrea takes it. Andrea takes it. She wins.
Between Andrea and Kevin in a cage match, who would win? I do think Kevin would probably take it because I love you, Andrea. You were my homie. Yes, of course.
Keep talking.
Because the dog is so cute. It adds the extra. Okay. Yes, of course. Because Andrea has long hair. Kevin's just gonna yank her to the ground. Yeah. Andrea told me a story about how her and her girlfriend at the time, Stephanie, were like basically being like robbed in daylight. The guy like approached them in Costa Rica, and the guy approached them and was like give me all your stuff. And they were both holding their phones, and Andrea takes her phone and her girlfriend's phones and just throws them in opposite directions. And the guy didn't know what to do, and then they both went different directions, got their phones, and walked away.
She's strategic. She's savvy. She's strategic.
Yeah, and she did that without thinking about it.
So she gonna Sean Champagne.
Let's pop a bottle.
That walk was some bullshit, but this is worth it. I meant every word I said earlier, but this is worth it.
Which housewives is the fashion icon of the season and why? Fashion icon of the season besides myself, I would have to give it to I'm between Kevin and Jaden, honestly. I think I really do love Kevin's fashion. It's very bright and colorful. I think Jaden does have a very good sense of style. But I feel like I would just lean Kevin on that one. I think Kevin is the fashion icon.
Where did you say you thought we were going?
To brunch. I thought Mount Royale was a brunch spot, so that's why I wanted to wear my heels, and I look cute.
You thought it was a brunch
I got ready and shit, just to know I'm taking a fucking hike. I hate all you bitches. Where are your minds?
Did you think it was a brunch spot?
That's hilarious. What's about on the hill?
Because who takes a hike?
All right, it is the last night of Montreal with the Housewives. A great trip. Customer service in the restaurant industry, though, yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna stick with my New Yorkers with that one. Today we went to a mountain, a hiking trail called Mount Royale, and I thought we were doing brunch, so I showered, did some glitter, mascara, dressed up, just to find out we're going on a fucking hike. I've never hiked in my life, so I was definitely not expecting that, but it was a great experience.
A bit of skate fun.
Is there a fork in the road?
I feel like a character from the Old Testament.
Not the walking stick.
A character from the Old Testament?
To hike for the cross.
Yeah.
Because the picture book. I mean, it
Where the
is.
Jesus stand club.
In Jesus' name. Are we going left or right?
Right?
Yes, right it is.
What the fuck? Y'all need to stop turning around like that.
Oh, it's right there.
Nope. Why you stop?
That spider was spooked. Who's the villain now that we have been walking for?
I told six.
It did not add time. I don't know.
I told 6. I said 6. He's like, we're going this way. I said 6. I know you're lying. I know you're pulling something, but I'm gonna go along with it.
I showed you on the map. I'm correct. I've never been wrong in my life.
A wrong bitch. So, you've never been wrong, but you've never been right. So what are you?
I'm everything.
You're everything and nothing.
Everything you can
I am
never
nothing. I knew, I was like, 6 is about to pull some shit and put us on like a little excursion and be like, oh, this is gonna be so funny. Cause I saw the
keep talking like that, I'll make it worse.
Do it.
Okay. Don't test me.
As we were traveling, how did we get here?
We've been going straight.
No, how do we walked. We walked up. Yeah, we walking up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where's your point?
What are you trying to do?
No, it wasn't right around the building. It was.
What'd you say about me?
And here it is, the Canadian raccoon, out in the wild, and Kevin.
Oh my god, see if you can take a picture of the raccoon. Oh my god.
Wait, yo, whoa.
This is like
Viewers, America, French Canada, is this an incline or a decline?
This is even ground.
is this even ground?
Who has a level? Does anybody have a level?
I'm like, hold on.
Wait,
Okay.
a stick can be a level.
Look, this if this rolls, if
The water.
Yeah,
that's right.
Okay.
Even ground? Even Oh. Even ground. Oh, yeah.
We're actually going downhill because it's hitting the evening and the sun is facing you.
That has nothing to do with up or down.
I feel like you just said words.
Ooh, baby, hold on, don't get too close. Diva, not that.
Oh my god, guys! Eat shit. Fuck all of you.
I don't see it.
Now get on your knees and pray. Get on your knees and pray for forgiveness, okay?
I don't see it. I just have to let everyone know. I think I found God. I think I found God. And it's right here.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm relinquishing all my sins.
I'm the most likely to be blood related to Jesus out of any of them. So we just ordered Uber and then what happened?
It was gonna take 14 minutes, 16 minutes, and I think we can, by the time it gets here and everything, we can make our way down a ways.
And me and Claude were gonna walk back and beat them, and I think
I was kind of
they
ready
didn't
for the
want
race.
that. So yeah, this is the Amazing Race.
Like that.
Oh my gosh.
I would love to do the Amazing Race.
Wait, okay, you want to do it too?
Wait, I would love
Yes.
for 24 hours.
I think I see it in my head. The spelling and it's just hard to disassociate with that.
So you think it's okay to mispronounce people's names?
Wow.
I'll send you this article on the importance of pronouncing people's names right and not giving like easier nicknames just to make it easier for the other person because your name holds your culture.
Yeah,
and you're
so
who
Paul,
you are. And
you don't
you're
like
just like,
ethnic
let me
names?
disrespect that.
Absolutely. I don't know what you're talking about. He called me a white Twinkie.
We saw you this whole weekend,
I
girl.
don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
getting very twinky.
It was very Twinkie, but they weren't all white. That one was not
get
white.
it. Why do I give off top energy? Maybe because everyone you point at is a bottom.
I said something about Montreal. I said, oh, guess I'm back in my top era. I didn't want this lifestyle. The lifestyle
wanted you.
The lifestyle wanted me.
Accidentally ordered like a million. It feels like we all ordered one.
What I like to see. Thank you.
Cheers to the Grassas de Montreal.
I didn't get your beer yet.
Great. I thought I was going to be the submissive person that everyone thinks I am. Turns out I was the top. Yeah. Are you? I love how she's gagged.
I literally never would have expected that.
Well, I guess we're all full of surprises.
Wow, yeah, they taste way different than the ones that I've had in Costa Rica. Is that supposed to be the taste?
It tastes like, it's not supposed to be like sparkling. Wow.
Yeah, but I like it though.
Here, Jaden, try this lemonade. It doesn't really taste like lemonade.
That's like fuzzy and like
That's like a lemonade with sparkling water.
no, it's not.
It's like different. Are you thinking of like powdered lemonade?
Oh, really?
Today we're definitely gonna do karaoke, and me and Karis are going to sing Before You Chase by Carrie Underwood.
Here we are. Everything is a go for tonight. We are going to some place and doing some things. I think we're doing karaoke, but I am ready for anything that comes our way. Let's see, the villain still seems to be on track. Well, actually, no, originally the villain we thought was going to be Jaden. Might be 6, might still be Jaden. We aren't sure about the level of drama that's going to happen tonight, but hopefully someone gets hit. Hello. What is your name? Ayuba. It's nice to meet you. I like your watermelon. Yeah. Do you have anything to say to the fans of the Real Housewives in Montreal?
Happy Pride. That's it.
Happy Pride.
Jaden is breaking up a relationship. Oh my god. The boyfriend's there.
I'm sorry for that. Wow, beautiful. Sorry, but you're fucking beautiful.
gosh, this is so shady. Which housewife should not be cast on the next season? So shady. You know, I love her, but Karis, girl, I need you to let loose a little more. And like, I wouldn't say you shouldn't be cast on the next season, but I want to see Karis like get messy and like let loose, not think about her man.
Which housewife should not be cast on the next season and why? Oh my god, wait, that's messy. Oh my god. Oh, which housewife should not be cast on the next season and why? If I had to pick somebody to not be cast next season, it would probably be Andrea. And I say that because I think she's like definitely quieter in the group, and even though she's a down girl, you know, whenever we're out, we're like constantly interacting with people and meeting people and like, you know, just like kind of just always like in a flow vibe state. And I feel like she's like one of the only people who are like just really living more to themselves.
Loving him was like driving a new Maserati down a dead end street.
Six did amazing, but who wants to
videographic evidence that you speak in French?
No. Who wants to fucking listen to Tennessee Whiskey? I love Six vocals on point, but bitch, Tennessee Whiskey, girl, save it, save it.
Skin folk.
Skin folk is typically AAVE. It is a term to be like, hey, we're both black. We're skin folk, not kin folk, which means sister, I see you, black power, but we're not family, but we like family because we both black. Yes, that's skin folk.
And who is the villain of the season?
I would say the villain of the season is Six.
Why?
Because Six loves to just stir shit up and create drama, have fun. So let's talk about what's happening right now. So Six is with his boy that he even met the other night. Huh?
Ayuba.
Yes. And it's so cute. And there was another guy that he thought was the boyfriend of the guy that I made out with last night. It's not him. They don't look alike. The mustache is whatever. And I was like, oh, that guy's cute. And I was like, okay, let me get at it. And Six is like, I saw him first. I'm like, you're with your other boy. Back off, ho. Stop talking to him. I'm doing my thing. So Six, you just be messy. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have everything.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
Six, don't listen to him. You can have it all, baby.
You can, but after I'm done. I'm like, we can
After Six singing, I'm nervous.
Sometimes applaudir Andrea.
Minutes after losing her phone, Diva, you got a rally.
And here we have a wild Kevin.
Definitely the housewife that should not be cast in an upcoming season of Real Housewives is Six for fucking his Moroccan lover in Claude's bed. Actually, no, that makes him better. Who has been the most boring? Karis. Karis has been the quietest, the most chill, but I know she's having a lot of fun and she's always allowed to be a housewife. So I can't really answer this question because I love them all and I want them all to be housewives again. But Claude.
I do want to clear up some rumors that were spread earlier.
Can we see anything?
Just so you guys
Can
know.
you light?
No, I'm good. Oh, thank you. Just so you know, the dude that sang after me came up to me and said that I should go on The Voice. Because I have the voice, the look, the personality, the attitude. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
I agree. I think you are a class act.
Why does it sound like a
Class act. Six and I are about to have a threesome with Ayuba. And the three of us announced to all the housewives that we were coming back to partake in such activities. So Ayuba is getting ready and we are ready to pound him out. So, que sera, sera. So, I am not a fan of cancel culture.
Yeah.
However, can we not agree that Sherry Pie was going to just crush her season and win?
That was what the people were saying.
She's not gonna win, I think. Anyways.
She's not gonna win.
It's like
you
the
think?
fates. Her fates. She's not gonna win anyway.
I don't believe in cancel culture, and I don't understand why Sherry Pie, the robbed winner, who got like a very fascinating edit. That's actually something that taught me how to edit.
Yeah, limits on the edit.
Who have you cut out of the show?
Yeah, exactly. Who have I cut out of the show? And so, let us think, America and French Canada. Oh, what did Sherry Pie do that like the American president wouldn't do?
Oh, she did less.
She did less. So why do we cancel her when she was clearly so talented and hilarious? They tried to edit her out and I still thought she was the most hilarious in the season.
Yeah.
And
one episode you saw her.
No, not the one episode I saw her. There were several episodes. Didn't she win like 5 episodes?
10 seconds here or there.
Yeah, but didn't she win like 5 episodes so they couldn't like
I think
block
she was
her?
talented, but limits on the sexual harassment.
So sexual harassment.
Yeah, limits
Stay
on it.
tuned, America and French Canada. We will pick this up and have a conversation about sexual harassment.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, I lost my phone in Montreal. But you know, fuck it. I'm still take this shot. Let's take a shot. Salud.
like for Sean for have given me this opportunity to come here. Like, you know, I love him so much. It's been 3 years since I've known him, and he has become my best friend. Like, we have traveled so much together. Like, Canada is our 7th country. We have been in like 3 different continents, 7 different countries, and we have had such a great time in every country we have been to. So I love you, Sean. Thank you so much for all these trips together. I hope, you know, it's the 7 of like many more. So I'm so grateful for you, for your friendship. You know, I hope it lasts forever.
So as far as I remember as well, we had a conversation about who was gonna fuck first on the couch.
No, the conversation, Sean, was that no one is allowed to fuck on the couch.
That was not.
That was literally the conversation.
That could not have been. That was not the conversation I was a part
Do
of.
you want me to send a message in the chat and ask that everyone remembers?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna ask them in person when we see them.
Okay, well, anyways, from what I remember, we were asking who was gonna fuck on the couch.
No one dead. What is the couch?
And
Who is the couch?
yeah, what is a couch?
And who is it?
Nobody knows. But all I will say is somebody may have been the first person to fuck on the couch. And somebody may or may not have misunderstood the rules of
Yeah, I think we had 2 rules.
of the couch.
I think we had 2 rules.
Well, 6, what were the 2 rules?
We had 2 rules here. The 2 rules were don't fuck on the couch and no one can sleep over.
Oh,
Which was it then?
I think we broke those rules. But which one of us broke?
Which one of us and which rule?
Yeah, who knows?
I would suck his dick on the street.
No, just
That
that
guy.
video.
Oh, y'all can fucking watch. I don't give a fuck. But anyway,
Let's get it.
Kevin lost his phone.
I did.
No, he didn't lose his phone.
His phone
Someone
was
stole
stolen.
his phone.
Someone stole my phone.
That was like.
I hold my phone like this, and someone stole it.
But we're gonna
and
figure it out. You know, luckily he's still able to get home. We're gonna
I'd
get him
rather
home.
it be lost in Montreal because I find someone that stole my phone. It is hands
Over.
down. It's nasty. I'm
Fisticuffs,
I'm
fisticuffs.
We're fighting.
I'm fucking a bitch up.
Yes.
What
2 hands to heaven.
Well, y'all know me as a small bitch that will crack about and cut you in the fucking face. So that's it.
This night is about Kevin because we're helping Kevin, but I'm also sad about the guy Raul that we lost because he was trying to help us,
No, Raul was really nice.
and he's a good kisser.
You know
Oh.
him?
Anyway,
I rest my case, America. How spooky. Okay. It's Sunday night, Pride weekend in Montreal. We are going to the bathhouse, G.I. Joe's. G.I. Joe. Wish us luck. Wish us luck.
Kevin, wait, you said what would you do if you saw someone?
Because I've done this before. Crack a bottle.
If you found the person, Kevin, look at me. If you found the person that stole your phone, what would you do?
So, number 1, for small bitches.
Oh.
Look.
Wait, am I the victim?
Very petite.
She's the victim. She's the victim.
Small bitches don't fight. fair. Small bitches fight to win. So what you do is you grab the next thing closer.
Oh. Break
it. Make sure it's metal. And then
Yeah, get that hoe.
Click,
Pow,
click,
like
click,
that.
click.
On the face. Pow, broken bottle.
And if you ain't got a ball, what you do is you trip them on the ground, make sure they're vulnerable, and then start scrapping against the next closest thing. If this is here,
Pick it up.
bitch.
Oh, babe, don't touch that.
And the housewife that should not be cast for next season, I cannot think of anyone. Like I have liked them like so much, like everyone, and I hope there is like another season like for all of us. And you know, it was my first time meeting like most of you, and I have had such a great time. Like, you know, I'm very like shy, and it's like, I don't know, it's hard for me to socialize sometimes, but with all of you I felt like so comfortable. Like you have been like so good to me. Like I like, you know, I feel like really special. Like, you know, the treatment that you have given me, I really appreciate it. Like you're like so welcoming, and oh, I feel like I love you all.
Honestly, Jaden surprised me the most tonight. This man was a whore tonight, like making out with everybody and their mother. It was, he made out with one of the drag queens. Jaden made out with one of the drag queens that came over, and we've been going out with literally, one of the drag queens, that blonde bitch. Who else? There was a third.
There was a third boy, the boy I met the first night. I saw him again.
Wait, you saw the boy again?
Yeah, I didn't tell you that.
Where? Like, I'm sorry that I flirt with everybody. I can't help it. Okay? It's just part of my nature. It's like how I exist in this world, is flirting with everybody. So if you can't handle it, you can't handle the heat, get out the damn kitchen. Yeah, but Jaden surprised me the most. That bitch was a whore through and through. And like, me and my sister can relate in knowing that these Montreal men are a little bit like, wait, even my Moroccan man was saying this. They look at you like they hate you, but they still want to fuck you, but they look at you like they hate you. So you're walking around and you're like, why? Like, I feel so uncomfortable. But at the same time, there's this like weird energy. Like, I don't know.
You have been like so welcoming. Like, you know, I feel like home. Like, I don't know, I love you all, and I'm grateful for all of you as well, and for you know, the great times that we have had together in this trip. Like I have had such a great time. It's been one of the most amazing weekends that I have had, one of the most amazing cities that I've been to. So yeah, I'm excited for the next trip with you all.
If I was gonna travel with someone again, one-on-one, I honestly, as much as she's the villain and a naughty little bitch, I would travel again with Claude. Because I feel like there's the nice, he knows how to have a nice balance of like, let's go see cultural things, let's go have fun, like let's say yes to this, this, and that. I want to see an Andrea spinoff of Housewives, because that bitch from day one was like raking in the boys, and I think she has like a secret little quiet life. She's like a quiet girl, but I know she's a little crazy, so.
I don't know where they went, but it was a mission accomplished. Success. And now I'm tired. Yay.
My name is Ayuba.
Ayuba. How do you feel? Did you have fun tonight?
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think we should keep going out, but Sean is being a little bitch and it keeps trying to delay it, but the places are about to close, so we're gonna go back anyways. So we'll let you know if he comes with us or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you, Sean?
Where are you, Sean? Tonight confirmed my suspicions. Sean is a selfish top. He's a selfish top, but that's okay because we love him anyways. Do you have anything to say about the night? What you enjoyed the most?
Yeah.
What did you like about Montreal Pride? Did you have fun this weekend?
Yeah, it's just very nice.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part about the weekend?
The favorite part. I think it's now. It's today.
Right now?
Yeah.
Today?
Yes.
Oh, why?
I loved it. Like I met you yesterday. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met Sean today.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's a good chemistry.
I like
So I loved it.
Yes. And I'm gonna go see him in Norway.
Yes, please.
And you're gonna come to New York.
Yes, please come to Scandinavia.
Yes.
Please.
And stay tuned for Real Housewives of Morocco.
Very soon.
We're gonna take a group to Morocco, and I'm gonna make sure that you're a part of it. And we're gonna go have so much fun in Morocco.
Yeah.
Last night in Montreal.
Nothing really happened.
No, it was so calm actually.
You know, it was a really calm
It's
night.
very a boring night, really.
Yeah, I was just like, I was expecting some exciting shit to happen.
And that's why.
That's why we're liars.
Yeah.
Started.
All of us are villains. So what happened tonight actually? Let's talk about it. Let's wake it up.
Well, let's start from the beginning, because I feel like we were all on one. We all were meeting boys, multiple boys tonight.
We did.
Yeah.
Honestly, wait, you know what? The karaoke bar, we should have been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because that's where the boys were.
Who was pulling the most
All
tonight?
my boys.
Who was pulling tonight? I think Claude, you were pulling tonight.
I think I did my big one tonight.
You were
I did my
pulling.
big one tonight. I think we were uneven, you know.
Oh, I don't.
And I was pulling least. I think Jaden was pulling most.
Was I?
She was. Yes, you were.
He's a little bitch. He's a slut.
No.
He got it.
You know,
It's
that's
just,
the
I don't-
Joe 9 her was
And
around.
I don't even
we're
try.
only talking about a karaoke bar.
And then we went to the next place and we met another boy.
So,
and then there was another.
after the
But you know,
bar-
let's wake it
I
up.
think that's the theme of this season. Boys, boys, boys.
There was a boy at the first place, the karaoke bar.
Yeah.
And then he let me know he
Twink.
He let me know he was trying to top, and I was like, "While the twink's trying to dig in my butt, like,
You know, they want the juice. Yeah.
while the
They
twink's
want
trying to dig in my butt, because yes, I do be bottoming, but like not for you, sister. Like you,
Baby, you are a thick girl.
I know,
So you need
but like,
you need some weight.
Right.
but what he was giving me, the
that-
energy that he gave me, like if I'm bottoming, it's about to be submissive.
Yeah.
It's about to be
Period.
submissive
The
bottom.
femme
Period.
girls want thick dudes.
He wasn't even femme. He was
No,
just,
he was. I would say his mask.
But also he was 20.
But a
I'm
gay
not about
bi.
to- I'm not the. He was a bisexual 20-year-old.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not about to bottom for this 20-year-old bisexual man who's. I'm like, also like the energy he was giving me. I'm like, I need you to control me a little bit more if you about to if you about to fuck
You gotta
me.
lead the way, you know.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Salut.
Hello, Marianne. Bonjour.
How are we feeling,
Bonsoir.
team? Are we feeling satisfied? I'm feeling
Almost.
satisfied. I'm feeling satisfied twice over.
Just twice.
Yeah.
Many times over.
Yeah. The point is, I'm feeling great. We're feeling great.
Perfect.
Next season.
Yes, we're gonna do it.
Yeah. No, that would be interesting. Yeah.
Okay, but we have to go before everywhere closes.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
I'm scared. It sounds like a line. America and French Canada, if there's a line,
Canada.
if there's a line where we are going, I'm not gonna be happy.
It's
Oh, no,
your
no,
fault
Mark,
that there's gonna be a line.
Arrêtez, c'est
So
bon.
you're not gonna be happy and it's gonna be your fault.
Why is it my fault?
Because someone took extra time.
It was worth it.
Well, then don't complain about the line.
I got to come twice.
Okay. And now we're going again.
So I said to Kevin, I don't know if you heard him. I said, "Oh, you can have that, sister."
He's
It's
like, you
good."
have that scissor.
I said, "You can have that, sister. It's good."
Girl.
That's some sisterhood down.
No,
then-
see,
but-
here's my thing.
But who
Look,
kissed
let
Raul
me-
tonight? Who made out with Raul tonight?
Exactly, because bitch, I'm focused on my phone. I'm
No,
focused on my phone.
This is
Wake it up.
before your phone. Well,
Wake it up.
It happened before and after your phone, but because
She said, baby, this was a storyline before it changed.
When you said, I told you you could have that sister, and you were like, what? And you didn't like confirm that you wanted it, that you were like, taking it over. So I was like, okay, I'm still playing games.
Exactly. See,
But the thing is, I was being a good housewife, and after we found out about the phone, I was just dedicated.
And you are very respectful, because I will always say, go for it. If they want me, they'll come for me. And they'll...
I don't
and then
fight
they'll come
with,
for you.
I don't
They'll
fight with
reject
people over
love.
like random men. I'm like, it's not that serious. You can have it, sister. Like, it's not that deep.
Especially when they're at random men everywhere.
I ain't gonna fight.
Especially when Jaden can pull random men at any point in time.
And he does.
Yo,
He does.
it's like every time we stop somewhere, Jaden is talking to a random
I want to
man,
get close
like,
to the
it's
camera.
actually-
Jaden pulls twinks, bears, daddies,
jocks, tattooed nigga. Oh, tattooed man.
tattooed man, people on the spectrum.
Not people on the spectrum.
Why are you talking about Sean like that?
No, that's sister. That's
wait. We love sisters with a little potential autism.
We all got autism.
Yeah, we do.
Not just saying I be pulling.
You do. Honestly, Jaden, you really did pull the most out of everybody. If you really wanted to, you really could have had it at any point in time.
I can applaud.
You absolutely did.
I can applaud Jaden.
Absolutely did. You know, the villain of this season is Jaden's Riz. Like, you just could have done anything you wanted.
I really wasn't even like trying.
No,
but that's the point.
You can't be the villain of the season.
We'll see.
I think
we'll see the footage. We'll see what the footage said.
I think the villain of the season is
that bitch who stole Kevin's phone.
Absolutely.
But that bitch
or
yuck,
6
yuck mouth.
And now I want to say that it's Sunday and I haven't made out with anyone. Like, I've been talking to a lot of people in dating apps, but I don't know, I'm a really bad texter. So, and there was this guy that I tried to see on Friday and on Saturday, and he was like at 2 a.m. he would text me like, oh no, it's so late, I'm gonna back to my hotel. And I was like, what? And I think it's because like he's so straight that I told him like I was like in a gay street or like in a gay village, and he was like, oh, why don't you come to my place? And I was like, no, I don't know you, and I'm a Latina, and in Latin America it's not like very safe to just go to someone's place that you don't know. I don't know if maybe everywhere it is the same, but I felt like in Latin America that's not really a thing, because women, we're not very safe in Latin America. Of course, not everywhere, but most of the countries, and in Costa Rica, that's a thing. I mean, it's not as hard as some other countries, but this is still a thing. So I'm like, I'm not going to your place. And he was driving because he's from Toronto, so he was driving, and he was like, oh, I can give you a ride, or we can just chill in my car. And I was no. So yeah, I've talked to like a lot of guys, and they're like, oh, let's hang out, and but they're like very straight. And with women, like I've talked to a few of them, but they're like looking for threesome. So it's like, yeah, still like I have to go to their places and meet their girlfriends, and I don't know, I just want to find someone at a bar and just make out, and I don't know. So tonight is gonna be the night.
Another thing I'm most grateful for on this trip is just thinking about how excited I am to move and get away from New York. New York's been great, but it's just too sad and depressing of a lifestyle for me. And it's like Neverland. You don't grow up in New York, you just get older and more drugged out, and so not for me, not my lifestyle. Here I come, Salt Lake City, yeehaw. So, allegedly, rumor has it, there was one rule of the Airbnb, and I'm pretty sure it was who's gonna fuck first on the couch.
No. Was it?
Yeah, we did. That was
Oh,
the
because
first rule. Don't fuck on the couch.
Oh, because Karis.
No, that's different.
Oh, that was a rule.
Don't fuck on the couch is different than. I heard who's gonna fuck first on the couch.
No, we never. No, because Karis was like, do not fuck in any like communal spaces. So I don't want to have to like come out of the room and like see you guys fucking.
Karis said that she gets very dehydrated during the night and she's gonna walk to the kitchen and get water.
Yes, it was not like who's. So, is this you saying that you were the first person to fuck on the couch? Is that what you're saying?
I
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I am saying that one of the housewives in this room.
Say their names. Say their name.
I don't know their names. I talked to a lot of people.
We said one of the housewives.
in this room.
You said one of the housewives.
Okay, one of the housewives in this room.
Oh, okay. So,
Is it on
question.
Is it on the table right now?
Question. No, Kevin, did you fuck on the couch?
Absolutely not.
Claude, did you fuck on the couch? I did not. Sean, did you fuck on the couch?
Here we go. Exact.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, who did you
The pretty Moroccan boy.
Moroccan boy, Ayuba.
On the couch.
Yeah.
Wait, is that white spot from?
I don't know. I don't want to know. Oh no, I see what you're talking about. No.
Sean Champagne.
Let's pop a bottle.
That walk was some bullshit, but this is worth it. I meant every word I said earlier, but this is worth it.
Well, I hooked up with Ayuba here at the Airbnb in my bed and then on the couch, and then we went to the sauna and fucked a couple other guys, got fucked, which was a different experience. And then I'm waiting outside of the motherfucking G.I. Joe in the bathhouse, and I run into these like 3 lit teenage girls, and they are like chatting me up. They're like, we're waiting for our friend who just went in there. What's it like in there? And I'm like, divas, you couldn't possibly understand. Could not possibly understand. I still think the villain of the season is probably... It can't be 6, because 6 helped get me laid. I think it's Jaden who's going to be the villain of it. And we are going to make magic happen with the Real Housewives of Montreal. I've had such an amazing trip, and I'm so happy that we've been privileged enough as a group to be able to do this. On to the Real Housewives of Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeehaw. Goodbye, 6.
I'll see you when you pick me up in New York.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It was so good to meet you.
So good to meet you.
Oh
You better.
I'll see you at the end of this month.
Yeah, I'll see you in Omaha.
Yeah.
To Salt Lake City.
Bitch, I'll see you back in New York.
Oh, finally, they're all leaving. I've been waiting for this moment the whole trip.
Where are we going now?
Airport.
No. What did he say?
Everybody left. They took a car to go to the airport. I'm chilling on the steps of the apartment, having a little pick-me-up. Monster. And I'm gonna go on a date with my Moroccan lover. We're gonna grab breakfast or something before I have to get on the bus. I'll let you know how it goes.
We made it. Now what? Now let's go home.
Yeah, but first I have to get my bag.
And get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Get a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, and go to Verizon's for Girl, come on.
The trip is over, and I think the real villain of this season, it's Six. Because some people just like to strum up mess and drama for the fun of it. And did I know about that secret lie that was told to strum up mess? Yes. But I'm not an accomplice. I was just there for the drama. But I think it makes sense. Compassion is my specialty, but during drama, I'm always at the scene of the crime. Slut of the season, Kevin. My dear sister Kevin. Our dear housewife Kevin. Yeah.
Met amazing ass people. It's good poutine.
As we go on, we remember all the times we had together.
All right, that's a wrap. That is our last day in Montreal. Actually, we're leaving today. We fly out, well, this afternoon. But we are about to leave the Airbnb. We are packing up and we are heading out and gonna lounge it up a little bit before our flights. It's been a fun time. A little bit of drama, but a whole lot of good times, and I'm so excited for the next trip, the next Housewives trip that I will be on with the crew.
And he admitted if he said it was a hike that I would have went, that's why he didn't say it.
Because that bitch, Sean was like, oh, I guess, in Seattle, this is like light work. Light work.
Which it is light work in Seattle.
But it's not the length, it was the incline and all the fucking steps.
Again, it is light work in Seattle.
Me and Jay was out of breath.
Well, you gotta put me
before
I was, though.
Before
Yeah.
we even jumped on the stairs. Before we even jumped on the stairs. We don't go to the gym like that.
When we got
you don't go to the gym like
not
that.
you call me a big bitch, but on a purposeful detour. I saw that girl, what that bitch was doing. Six was purposely adding time to our detour to come to the bottom.
Okay, no, I'm gonna have to stick up for my Diva Six. She wasn't purposely adding time. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing, so she's accidentally adding time.
But also, I also will tack off that.
Six is the Kenya Moore of the season.
Without Six, I don't think we would have made it down.
Because Sean didn't know the fuck he
Sean was a
doing.
little confused too.
Girl,
Sorry,
Sean was high as
Love
fuck.
you, but
Sean we would have been in spider webs, bitch. We would have been with the
Sean would
raccoons.
have tried to call.
We would have been raccoon homes, girl. Like,
Sean would have tried to call her Uber from the fucking
how many
cross.
spider webs I walked into?
We would have still been waiting for the Uber.
We would still
The
be waiting for
raccoons
Uber.
were feeding me.
But the way y'all were getting so close to raccoons, I'm like,
Nah, wait,
y'all. Oh,
I was
no.
the raccoons came close to me.
I would have.
No, you went to the closer directly.
Lost my voice. Lost my phone. But you know, I didn't lose great ass people. I met Claude and Jaden. Well, I've been around Jaden for multiple times, but today solidified that Jaden is a real ass bitch. Claude is a real ass bitch. Honestly, even Andrea and Karis is a real ass bitch. Me and Karis sung Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood and we ate it down. Honestly, I'm so glad that this trip happened and it came to fruition.
Alright, y'all, I'm back in New York. It was a super fun trip. I had a great time. It was really, Montreal was a good place. I want to go back for sure. And I found my Moroccan lover, which is nice. He was sending me the sweetest text messages during the bus, and I was crying on the bus. It was so cute. I feel like a lesbian.
I am just getting back from, I'm just getting into my hotel. It's been a long time, but oh my God, this has just been such an amazing trip with great people. There's so many like great moments throughout the whole like weekend. You know, karaoke was fun, so much fun, and the circuit pool party was a lot of fun. Did not expect to have much fun at the circuit party, but people were really cool and chilling. It was like a really vibey time. I don't know what else. I'm going to Club Unity, clubbing with the drag queens. They were so welcoming and so nice to us, and really showed us a really good time. The drag punch was really fun too, you know. I kind of didn't expect that either, you know. Yeah, all in all, just like a really great time meeting, you know, some really nice people. The villain of the season is definitely Montreal. Montreal took it for us, you know, like definitely ruined our last night there, you know. Whoever paying for shit that we didn't need to. But yeah, there's somebody, whoever took fucking Kevin's phone was terrible. So fuck Montreal, but I will probably be going back at some point because I just enjoyed myself so much. I think the person I would travel one-on with is definitely my roomie bestie, Kevin. We really got along really well. Didn't know each other, only knew each other through Ari. And so I'm really grateful and happy to have someone like that, you know, to room with, you know, because he's just such a great person. And we were kind of a dynamic duo throughout the thing, which I'm sorry we can't get all the footage because he lost his fucking phone. God damn it, we took so much footage together.
So, I'm back in New York City and having a night back in Manhattan. And thinking about the trip is so interesting, honestly. I feel like, I don't know. I love New York City. I love living in New York City. But the love I have for Montreal is so different. And I know we were just there for a weekend and just for Pride. So I have to go back there when it's not Pride just to see what a lot of like the scene is like. I think, in a way, this trip lifted, like, it's like brought Jaden back. I was like, oh bitch. I brought myself back, even found some other things about myself. I think all the housewives, a few specifically, were being like, Jaden, you were a twink handler this whole weekend. It's time to embrace your top twink handler lifestyle. And I was like, no, I'm just vibing. It's not my fault. But I'm like, no. Now that I'm back home, I was like, I learned more about myself. Well, things I already knew, but May wasn't ready to embrace. I didn't want this power. This power wanted me. But there was some motherfucking bullshit. There was some motherfucking bullshit on this trip that I have to discuss. One, why was I the only bitch who had to check his carry-on in going to Montreal and motherfucking coming back? Going to Montreal, it was like $40. Coming back, it was free. But I'm like, bitch, it's not my fault, y'all. I don't know, got a full booked plane. And Claude's, what did Claude fucking do? Did Claude piss me off at any point? Roll the tape. If anything, maybe. I don't think he pissed me off. Well, actually, yeah, he did piss me off. Because that guy that I met on that first night, I didn't think, the guy, he was 22. Lower than what I usually would engage with. And Claude had the nerve to fucking try to call him my underage boy. He was an adult. I checked his Instagram to make sure, because Kevin's also one of those bitches that only listens to the beginning and half of the sentence. Because my good sis Kevin still, my good housewife Kevin still thinking we were going on a motherfucking brunch tour or something when we were going to that Mount Royal with scammy ass fucking Sean Champagne scammed us. He said it would be like a 20-minute walk. I thought we were going to a park. So I thought a 20-minute walk to get to the, it still was my favorite moment. But I think Montreal really was like a good release that I needed, and a way to like make new connections, see people other light, have fun. Like, obviously on the trip, I knew Sean the best, or the most. And then after that would be like 6. I was meeting Andrea and Karis for the first time. And then like Kevin and I had like not hung out, but like seen each other out and like had like interactions, but nothing like real personal, you know, seeing what you're like waking up at 9 a.m. after we got home at 6 a.m. And same with like Claude. So it was like, oh, okay. I think I realized y'all some bitches I can fuck with.
As the Real Housewives of Montreal winds down, I just want to say I have been on my deck in Manhattan for the last hour or so. Liz is in Willsboro, New York on a 9-hour Greyhound. And Karis is still at the Montreal airport waiting to fly directly home to San Diego. And the other housewives that landed with me in Newark, Claude, Kevin, and Jaden, I abandoned at the airport. I just said, oh, from Terminal A at Newark, you have to take a bus to get to the air train? That is one step too far, my friend. Because from Newark, I have to take the air train to the New Jersey Transit train to the C or E subway, and then still walk multiple blocks, like the long way blocks. I had enough, and the Uber pickup was right in front of us, so I Ubered home. Addendum to the villain of the season. I am still contemplating that because it was really hard to identify one. There was no clear villain like in previous seasons. Flashback to me being the villain of Real Housewives of San Diego, Luis Turaceta being the villain of the Real Housewives of Cle Elum, the Pacific Northwest Mountains, and Sean P. in the Real Housewives of San Jose, Costa Rica. Housewives in contention are Six for telling Claude and everybody that he fucked Ayuba in Claude's bed because it was the only room available, because Jaden and Six were sharing a room and Jaden was asleep. So Six fucked Ayuba in Claude's bed. That was a lie. So it's like, how villainous is that? Or is it more villainous to spread the rumor? I don't know. We can compare it to Jaden, who I didn't really see, but Claude and Kevin and Six kept saying was being a messy bitch. I don't identify as a villain in my day-to-day life. However, question: if one of the housewives misunderstood the only rule to the Airbnb that we agreed to, which some, probably lots of the housewives thought the question was who was going to fuck on the couch first. And turns out in reality, the rule was drafted by Karis: nobody fuck on the couch. So if we had one rule and one of the housewives accidentally broke it, the only rule, does that put them in contention for villain? I'm gonna phone a friend and ask future housewife Kenny.
Villain boots.
Okay, well, we're gonna cut that. No, I'm gonna keep the part where I say we're gonna cut that. And so there could be another unnamed housewife that is in contention to be villain, but he's already been the villain. He's tired. He doesn't want to be the villain. He's a good person at heart. Because good people say to the world that they are good people.
Hello. On my way to the office, I couldn't record any more videos yesterday because my cell phone was about to die, and there were no like charging stations in Panama. There were just 2 of them, but you know, it was charging too slow. So when I got to Costa Rica, my phone was dying. Then it took me 4 hours to get home, so I couldn't really record any more videos until now. So I think I'm missing the one-on-one, who I would work, who I would travel with one-on-one. Well, I have I would definitely travel with all of you, but I have a top 3, I think, which my first one would be Sean. I love so much traveling with you. You're definitely my travel partner. Then I would definitely travel with Karis. and also with Kevin. That would be my top 3, but I would definitely travel with all of you, of course.
I want to add an accessory, and I want to do this. It's giving sous chef, or is it giving like, I feel like it's giving like telephone vibes. You know what, I'm gonna fucking do it, cause anybody gonna stop me, anybody gonna tell me nothing, cause what I do, and I do it well. Anyways, happy Montreal Pride.
Wait, so we just like...
Yo, we're stupid. Okay.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, the same reason why you go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You need like a countdown.
Yeah, did we count the first one?
No. Yes, we did.
Okay, so
Yeah. 1, 2,